Anyone have any James raps for us?
No.
Anybody?
Give me XP for cleaning this shit.
I didn't give myself the XP when I cleaned it.
Hey,
all
give
this
me
time.
XP for bringing snacks to D&D every week.
Okay, 50 to Robbie.
Alright.
50 to John.
Yay.
Negative 50 to Dave.
Yay.
And I guess just
Oh God, he's awful.
just only want to look at Adrian.
Did somebody put a 4 over my 3 on my XP?
I wouldn't have written on your
Someone
paper.
put a foreskin over my face.
No one touches your shit, dude.
So I thought he was going with this.
Naturally.
Nah.
Ooh, Natch. Okay, so if I recall correctly, now guys, you might have to help me out here.
Yeah, I got a pretty clear memory.
I believe you were with Idolos, and Little Boy was walking you through Deathscape Hellland.
It was pretty much to one of the fortresses.
Yeah, you're still out in the wasteland. You haven't gotten to a fortress, but he's been leading you to them. If I recall correctly, there had been a caravan with the Palladia with you.
Yeah.
That you had taken out of Mushroom City.
We recovered
because
our Venus.
It was attracting those undead, the Enchained, and this is where you are now. He had, for the evening, sat down and started speaking and built some sort of shield world around you. Sort of, you remember your Mordenkainen's
yeah, it's nice and
house?
it's got trees, I think you said.
Yes, and so that's where you were. You're aware that you're in a fantasy creation that seems to be calm and safe, and the creatures outside can't get you or interfere with you at the moment.
Leoman's tiny hut.
ATM.
That's the one I was thinking of. Thank you.
And he's aware of us since I thanked him, and he acknowledged it.
Yes, he is. He
And it
is.
cleansed me Gobbo's soul.
He is increasingly aware of you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys an evening in relative harmony. You've got the carts behind you. I think you have Tambek with you.
That's it, pretty
and
much.
it's so you guys are depending upon yourselves.
Tambek, Shard, Sun,
Yeah.
Palladia, that's about it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pass it off to you. Anything you want to do?
About what time do it be?
It's hard to say
Is it
now.
evening?
The sky has gone a bit red. It's if you lost a little bit of grasp of time when you were in this fantasy realm. Hard to say, but you're probably feeling that it's evening-ish. It may be time to rest soon. Are there any chores, any camp work you need to get done?
Saddle?
Okay, that's right. You were building a saddle. Okay, so here's John's skill sheet.
Plus 15, I think.
Yes, and I still need to build my bucket to roll my secret.
Bouquet.
Okay, go ahead and add a plus.
Yay.
So John's sitting here in the fantasy realm, carefully crafting leather and
Saddles
sizing.
don't stop just because you're in the presence of deity, alright?
That's right.
Saddle never stops, Mike.
Okay, I'll go around the table. That was you, Adrian.
You're building a saddle in the middle of this storm?
Dude, we're in a safe. We're in a safe
fairly
space,
safe pocket,
if
at the
you
moment.
will.
Yeah, safe space.
Feel safe.
I'm just gonna. Did we get a day's rest since our last battle? When was the last time we used spells?
We whumped Nards during those attempted negotiations.
Yes. When was that?
That was less than a day. That was today.
That was probably earlier this day. Yeah.
So okay, so I'm still.
You may be down spells.
You
You were down spells when that happened, I think.
Yeah, you were. You've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because you were mucking around behind the lines with me.
Yeah. I don't think I.
That's right.
But I don't-
Oh yeah.
Oh, I used him for the disguise self. That's
Yeah,
what, but
yeah.
that's pretty much the only thing I used my spells for. I think I did it like 3 times or something.
Didn't you yell magic miss? It's hard to tell. Someone's always
No,
yelling
because
magic
I spent
missile.
the whole
May have been you.
I spent the whole battle
pretending to be a bird.
with the birds, just
Oh,
distracting
yeah,
them the
that's
whole
right.
time.
Very true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rest while I can. I don't know if we're gonna have time. enough.
Pre-combat, the PCI that never ended.
That's right. There's a pre-combat inspection. Pre-combat checks.
God, that worked out so well. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Slithix.
How is our whole group of people with us, or just us carrying the Venus?
It's the main hero party.
Mhm.
You got you got Tambek with you.
Yeah, we nobly sacrificed ourselves
Yeah.
to save, save our
to leave our village unguarded.
Yes.
Well, there are the local guards.
Yeah, they had their own.
They got fucked, but not as badly fucked as if we had stayed there with this
That's
stuff.
Okay, so I was gonna go ahead and draw up some of the situation. John remembers from Scout. Someone passed me. Is that a blank sheet of paper there?
Just the backside.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Guessing this is probably what you were doing.
That will just, thank you, John.
Hey, we never found out what Razzle is doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rasmus.
I'm writing scrolls.
What kind of scroll?
I don't have to tell you. So let me figure out how to do that. It's gonna cost me some EXP.
What? Solemn DM's guide, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're doing actual scribe scroll?
Adrian and I came up with a plan, secret plan.
You mean that one I came up with?
Secret plan.
Told you.
Huh? What guess
I have not talked to you about any plan.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what any of you are talking about.
Yeah, I'm a little lost on what's secret plan.
This is how a well-oiled intelligence machine works, Mike. We all have a secret plan, and none of us know what the hell the other's talking about. But we're going to save the country somehow.
Of course.
If we all knew, they wouldn't be secret.
Exactly.
We're all in our own cells.
Threats, foreign and domestic, such as ourselves.
That's right.
Do you have a secret plan, Dave?
No.
He's just saying that. He totally does. He's a liar.
I lay open-mouthed. I cosplay as a fire pit every night for the food.
He's up to something. I
Yeah,
know
exactly. Let's get him.
I catch the drippings.
it. What are you planning?
Okay.
Yogurt delight.
You won't be dead!
Go ahead and pass this around. So you guys have fled Mushroom Wang City. The X's represent your chained ones who
Right.
are following you. There are those three fortresses.
Yes. And
There-
we are the boob.
Yes, there are about 3 hours of travel between those fortresses.
Is
what
X
kind of pace?
Fortress X the one I already visited?
Yes, that one you have scouted and you have foreknowledge of.
Probably hit that one first.
Do you recall finding a giant limb in it?
There was a...
What are all
They
these?
spoke of a limb being in that one.
Okay.
I never saw it directly, but they spoke of it because I didn't check every fucking storeroom. But
What are these little X's?
Those X's are the chained
Okay.
that are following you at a slow pace but steady.
I see.
oh, they're gonna win that race.
what kind of pace
What kind of
do
baby?
you have to
Maker will I
maintain
need
to
in
get
10
about
years?
the 3 hours of travel time?
A decent one. The landscape has changed since John was here. It was flat bonescape with occasional bits of growing land, but in the past, since Idolaw showed up and the sky turned red and everything started getting weird, there are strange bone trees and spikes, and it's hard to see, and it's kind of monstrous out there. So that 3 hours may be a little bit longer.
The
So,
Bonnerscape.
mushroom tower,
Wait, why'd you draw Dave's penis here?
25.
a mushroom tower, the one John
Wait.
scouted.
Did I miss a penis joke?
Did
Yeah.
you?
What? I thought you just gave me experience for the penis joke.
Oh, go ahead and take it.
You just said 25.
It was actually to
me.
John, but
Oh.
What did you do, John?
I'll give it to you too.
I do.
Hey, what did you say? I didn't hear it.
No,
nah.
it's gone.
Nah.
It's gone. All right. So,
gone.
but what was the dick joke? Is that gone too?
I said, why did you draw Dave's penis here?
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So next time I
It's
build
to
a.
scale.
All right, Dave. You had a serious question in there somewhere.
No, it doesn't.
Mushroom tower,
Uh-huh.
the one John scouted.
Yes.
What's the distinction between these two?
They're both low star fortresses. They both haven't been scouted out. One has 3 outer walls. One has 4 outer walls.
Okay.
John has not been to them, seen them from the distance.
Whose fortresses are these?
They
Slith.
belong to the
Yeah,
Slits.
bird folk.
How come they're not our fortresses?
I know, it's a problem.
We have to go murder them.
You guys are bad, and there you go. So I'll leave this out here. You may want to coordinate your movements. considering that those fortresses are guarded, they're full of angry birds, and possibly the Fuck Force 5 is in one or multiple of them. It's hard to say. You don't know.
We'll just send in.
They're all in cahoots with each other, right?
No, they
seems
kind
like they are.
Well, they were. But I don't know if they currently
They
are
all
anymore.
mobbed up on us. The mob that showed up on us, was that from all of them?
No, this is a good question. So from what you've been able to ascertain so far, the chained ones have been coaxed by the birds using those fake artworks.
Yeah.
So the chained ones are more of a force of nature.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
they behave as one, and they can be made to do as you will.
Yeah, manipulated.
Yes. So they are essentially sideless. The birds, you recall them fighting the dragons a couple times.
Uneasy alliance at best.
Yes. So
When I was in their camp, that mob that was outside our base, they came from all the fortresses, right?
yes, but you also remember them having animosity to each
Right,
other.
Yeah,
right,
see how much they hated each other.
Right.
And their plan didn't go well, so their trust in this
What
Greek chap has probably waned.
What happened with that concert that I set up? Did that happen? 'Cause
Yeah,
I set it up and then I went up to smoke.
It happened. It turned into a riot.
Nice.
The chained ones showed up, possibly scattered the besieging army, but the chained ones came inside your mushroom city, and that's when you guys grouped up, took your stuff, and fled.
Right.
I have a basic plot. I have a
proposal as well, and
All right.
probably similar to yours.
Alright. Well, my basic plot goes thus wise.
Let me go ahead and.
I, Gary Gobbo, that's me, will take our Palladia, which, as we know, draw these things, these undead things, and I will fuck off over here and just kind of stay there hidden until they fuck it up for me.
Yeah.
Now, yous guys can go to this fortress and probably convince these guys to jump the guys in this fortress. And give them assurances that this one's already going to be taken care of.
What
Thus
is
leaving them the only sliths.
We have one Palladia.
No, we got three. We had
Yeah,
a
what-
creme brulee, Fabergé egg,
Mm-hmm.
creme brulee egg,
We're,
got the
they're
Venus
all,
guy.
it's, all,
Venus painting,
it's all on us right now.
and the sun shard.
We have all three on us right now. How big is this sun chart? Isn't it huge?
Yeah, it's a pretty big piece of card.
It floats, it flies, but
Oh.
it's changed to this cart.
Oh, interesting. How big is it?
Probably bigger than these tables together,
Okay,
if you were standing next to it.
but not by much.
Not by much.
Okay.
It's girthy.
Than tables, but not much.
So, my proposal was similar. The birds were directing the chained ones with false Palladia, but just shitty paintings.
Which led them to the real ones, which they
Yes.
seem to like.
We're dragging, it looks like 5 of them with some real Palladia.
Uh-huh.
If we drag them over, say, this nearest fortress that you've already scouted, let them fuck it up, and then you, and maybe, I don't know how many people it would take
I'd have to take
transport the Palladia,
Lembeck.
but if we sort of kite them away from the fortress, whoever we can afford to leave behind can raid it or take it.
How the fuck are you gonna hide that sun chart?
Can't, but I can stay hidden and periodically try and keep Lembeck, Tembeck, lumbar harness safe.
He's gonna get jumped.
Yeah.
The
These
only
chained
thing...
ones can find them without seeing
Yes,
them.
but they're very slow. I'm not concerned about them. In fact,
birds
I'm
are gonna jump
counting. I'm not too concerned about birds. It's dragons. Dragons that concern
Well,
me.
either or.
Birds I can handle.
They're gonna.
Dragons I'm not.
The dragons are after the Palladia, right? Aren't they always trying to get their hands on them?
No, I think all these factions really quite hate each other.
No, but the Palladia though. They want the Palladia, don't they?
Yes, if
Dragons
you
are
want the
just trying to survive
Palladia.
these
So the
storms.
dragons are gonna come jump this fuck or take this.
Just
sun-
that one
sun chart.
jerk dragon who I don't think the others are quite that ambitious.
The McDragon?
The McDragon,
McDragon.
yes.
25 today. Woo! That's what he is! That's exactly what he is.
I don't think the others are quite that ambitious. Or balls of steel.
Da-da-da-da-da, I'm eating you.
I'm eating ass.
Wow.
Alright, so...
Either way, tonight we must roost.
Okay, so I think I'm hearing sort of plans.
The large dragons we've met the Nike Dragon
Mhm.
and the McDragon. Are there other
And the Alpine
large
Village
ones we've
Dragon.
met?
The Alpine Village Dragon is there.
Alpine Village.
There were.
what's
Remember, John actually got. He got whispered.
I worked the winery for a while.
John got whispered before you guys pulled him out
Right,
of it.
right.
You spooked the guy who got him, and
that?
he,
What company is the Alpine Ridge?
he's from a tavern /
North
brewery
Face.
that has existed consistently for over
The
1,000.
Stefaner Dragon?
One of them, yeah, for over 1,000 years. There are several of those.
Right,
If the
yeah.
base
Weihenstephaner is the
price
oldest
for a squirrel trim is
continuously
100?
operating.
It's
experience
another
do I
one.
use?
It's one of these businesses
1 to
that's 800 or 900 years
25?
old that still exists. When
125th.
I built a giant list of potential
So
businesses
if
for the
you're-
dragons to be inspired by,
Base is 100.
and
If
some
it
of them
costs
were
100,
there was some
You spend 4 XP.
what do they call them?
Damn, that's not better than
Shansens.
I-
What are the
I need
ba-
Lloyd's of Dragon to get
Scrolls get real
insurance
expensive.
against the
They're,
other
they're,
dragons.
they're in
Yeah,
there. They're in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
But
yeah.
what's the
Okay,
name of a
fair enough.
Japanese bathhouse? Onsen?
I don't
Yep.
know.
Is that it?
Yep.
There were some onsens that have been continuously existing for over 1,000 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's the
The
same.
springs didn't go anywhere. at
Yeah,
the
it's just
time,
in the same
so-
building. I mean, maybe they rebuild the building every now and then, but whatever the name is, it's remained the same
Who
forever.
owns those? Like a private person?
Yeah, probably corporations.
Japanese
by now.
families.
They've had the idea of corporations forever. So there's some that are still around from forever ago. Okay.
Well, anyhow, Saddle slept hiding, de-armoring.
Yeah. Okay.
Slept.
So at the moment, you
There's
guys,
a lot more shit to hide in this bubble, right? Big trees and bushes and things.
Yes, he's built a little fantasy calm glade for you guys to take your ease in.
If I take craft, culinary,
Okay.
Or you could take profession chef.
what either or, but if I rolled high enough, could I get buffs from food?
I don't think there's anything in
No,
the,
I don't
the
think there's
D&D
anything in the
system
book.
for that. Personally, I don't have a problem with that. Because I believe that if you cook well enough,
At least get a morale buff.
you can
out
get
of that.
buffs out of having a good meal. I feel great after a good meal.
There's a spell that stimulates it, but the spell has a whole bunch of buffs. It's a high-level spell called Hero's Feast.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mordenkainen's faithful hut of heroes.
If you want to pull it up, we can adapt a skill set around that. And also the skill might be able to help you create meals out of ingredients that would otherwise be, dog shit if you wanted
Right.
to prepare. So you could take roots and stuff that no one else could prepare, and you could make something edible out of them.
I might take that.
Well, you might even be able to do some lesser alchemy,
I have
magic ingredients and shit.
I think I still have a supplement digitally at home that I can send you that has a cooking chart also.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And
Yeah.
Robbie had a pretty good cooking system that John was using with alchemy in one of
It was
the
its own thing.
The
It's
custom-
hard domestic.
hard domestic. Yeah.
Well, I took just the skill cooking and focused really heavily on it.
So you were making all sorts of crazy shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Wheezy,
Yes, he is. But
can you take craft? Shut up.
I think Grandpa's talking shit, bro. If you're done dying
Oh,
over
it's a
there,
monster too. Okay.
is everybody in frame? Yeah, you guys are all in frame. All right. Okay. You gonna respond? He
No.
insulted you. Just gonna go with this. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoot us through the night. Are you guys gonna bother setting up watches?
I will.
Okay.
I will take a watch.
Tembalambala the Lumbar. That fucking guy.
Oh!
Probably been on his ass, doing nothing all
Come
day.
here, me boy.
Oh, what does he want now?
Okay. He grabs you. We're sitting in hell with the voice of God guiding us.
Yeah.
He's bouncing you on his knee.
Should I act
ru-
surprised?
rubbing your little chin.
Sure.
He's never done this before, but he seems in a state of distress.
Ah, yes. He doesn't have our notorious Gobbo racial trait of being calm under pressure, I see.
I'm not supposed to have lived this long anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, take a watch. I can go to sleep.
Does Fungo need to sleep?
Fungo.
You Myconid sleep? What is that about?
I mean, Idalos is still here, right?
Yeah, he's sitting there in the center of this little dome that you guys are in. It seems to be there's moss growing.
Oh,
on
I
him.
know. I'll tell him. Listen, the Il Hanina being, some sort of deific figure, that's a sham, and a lie, and a sham, and
Are you shit
false.
Whose god is that? Oh, that's Alex's god.
Yeah.
Okay.
A sham and a lie and a sham. And clearly, if there's going to be a godly figure around, I mean, beneath the cosmic stream of piss, of course.
Of course.
Falls beneath the umbrella of the cosmic piss.
Ah.
But, it's clearly this guy. So why don't you take a watch and chill out and hang out with God for a while. I'm going to sleep.
All right, fair enough. John goes to sleep.
With the hiding in the armor.
Yes, I got you. Tambek also takes a watch. I think the rest of you guys need to sleep.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
I'm
yes,
sleeping.
you guys need a full night's sleep. Okay, so we're putting some amount of
Dave
faith
can take a watch, right?
Yeah.
in
Actually, let
God.
me see the player's handbook.
Oh, I'm fully healed. I can take the last one.
Do the Myconid sleep or not? What's the
Yeah, so that was a good question. Do Myconid sleep? I'm gonna have to look that up.
I mean,
In fact, you know what?
probably-
I'll pass you the MM2.
I've got an
Well,
idea.
it probably has
doesn't
to.
even say.
Yeah.
But it'll say their
It'll be
creature
under
type,
plantoid.
and then creature type has properties some creature types
Mike,
don't need to sleep.
I want
Yo.
to gather up some metal,
Mhm.
start placing it around Fungo? What's his name?
Fungo?
Fungo.
That's Adrian's little guy.
Yeah, I know.
And you have 30 down from 35.
30 something, 31.
Yeah, I think a couple of them got lost.
Yeah.
Dude, they were looking for treasure.
You
I'm gonna
get
have-
your evil away from Fungo.
I'm gonna
okay?
have my children help me cover Fungo in metal,
What the fuck?
Are you gonna
and
let this
then we're
happen?
gonna pour some water.
What metal is this?
What?
We've got some metal lingering.
Because Russ never sleeps.
Russ, Russ never
Is that,
sleeps.
is that
so-
what's happening? Oh my god. Okay, so I'll give you 50, and I'll give 25 to John for stealing your joke. It would have been better, but he got you.
Cover ourselves.
Was that part of the original?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It was.
Because we'd be at the beach.
Rust never sleeps, or so we've been told.
Yeah. So I fixed Adrian. I fixed your problem.
I don't
you,
like this.
You owe me. You owe me something at this point.
No.
Actually, I'm just gonna start going through Adrian's pockets. What's he got?
No. What? No.
Are you gonna?
No.
If you wanna, we can see Adrian. You're asleep.
No. What? No.
Alright,
I gotta
what do-
set Fungo up.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna cover him in metal. This has been tried before. But maybe you'll get it right.
I gotta look up the plant type.
The plant subtype. Yes. Does it need to sleep? So the thing is, most of the plants
It's
probably.
gonna be an MM1, which I think is right under.
Because they're not just plants.
Here
They're
we go.
fungus.
I got it. Note that regular plants is one.
They don't need sunlight.
Maybe it's like a regular plant, but substitute light for dark.
Low light vision, immunity
And
to all mind-affecting effects, immunity to poison, sleep, paralysis, polymorph, and stunning, not subject to critical hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Proficience with its natural weapons only, and no armor. Plants breathe and eat, but do not sleep.
Now you know.
Fungo will straddle me as I sleep.
It worked. He can't
What?
sleep.
Aren't you gonna suffocate? He's covered in metal.
What? No! What metal?
What
What are you
metal?
talking about?
Wait, all I can think of is that you guys have coins. You have coins.
I'm gonna have
Which
Will
don't
not
rust.
I'm
rust.
gonna have
Yeah.
my children straddle Fungo, straddling
Oh my
Adrian
God.
in the night.
Okay.
Suffocate Adrian. in the night.
Just straddle his face with a pillow.
There you go. Put him out of his misery.
That's why I hide before I go to sleep. I trust the dome to keep us safe, but I'm gonna wake up
Oh.
covered in fungus. No air.
Jorn!
We're just trying to warm you up, man.
Gotta warm up.
Before you hide,
I'll take the last watch this weekend. Is that what you were
what
gonna get
spell does extend +1 to the spell level?
at? I don't know.
The level of the spell slot? I'm holding the book that I need.
I'm just a gobbo. I'm Gary Gobbo. I'm changing my name to
I'm
G
bopping you
Gobbo-
with an
G
extended
Gobbo
mage
Liddy.
armor.
What are you doing?
I'm bopping John with an extended mage armor if I can.
Oh.
You don't need to.
Well, you're doffing your armor in the night, and it takes a minute to put it back on.
Yeah, that is true, but I'm also hidden, and I'm probably not going to help you guys.
Well, that's,
so
that's an idea, though. How
Oh,
long?
are you going to get it back?
I believe it lasts 8 hours, and it takes me
If you're just going to get it
hour
back,
to get
sure.
it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Interesting.
Semi-armoring me.
Mage armoring John while he's naked and afraid.
Is mage armor visible in any
No.
way? Okay, great.
In the
So I can
illustrations, it's all glowing
extra
blue.
mage.
Isn't it,
You're glowing blue.
We can all see you, you fool.
Doesn't it last an hour per level?
I think so. And I'm level 4, and extend spell doubles the duration.
Extend spell.
Yay! Armor.
I believe this is worth running
No,
over.
it definitely is not. Definitely not.
So it absolutely is.
So it's illegally distinct.
This is more Daruna. It's
Okay.
probably actually a band too.
For sure it is. There's no doubt in my mind. Okay. So we've come upon the next morning. Let me see if anything funny
Even with
happens.
mage armor, AC 20. That's not. It's almost as good as my regular armor.
All right. So you guys rouse in the morning. You do your. I assume you're gonna do your either soaping
Invisible but tangible field of force.
Ah, extra nudity. Sweet.
or. Okay. Yeah. So they can. You do not glow despite all the illustrations in all those books.
Well, it'd be kind of boring if there's just a guy.
He's got mage armor. Take our word for it.
Yeah. No. There has to be a visual component.
That'd be cool if there was arrows bouncing off a naked guy. Why can't they just do that?
That would be funny. I would like that.
They did that in one of the psionics books,
Is the guy naked?
more or less.
I need total nudity.
Yeah. We need.
Full
We're working on it.
We need
full front
Grundle
nudity, yeah.
and arrows deflecting,
From the Grundle.
presumably from the stench. All right. So it's the next morning. Who needs to get naked and you're gonna rub yourselves?
This is a trick question. Because it's all of us.
They need to get in the fuck out.
I
I don't actually need to get in the fuck out. I just like to watch.
is there sunlight?
No.
What
Get
is
naked and raise
what
your
is-
arms
what
into
is-
the ether for
There is
24 hours.
There is an ambient glow
Or until
coming
your arms
from
get tired.
the fake wall around.
I will embrace the glow
Okay.
and my wanger for 15 minutes and recover my spell.
Now, that looks fun. I want to do that too.
All right, everyone. Hands on joysticks. Other hand to the sky.
15 minutes.
Or until his arms get tired. Is that from that Gorgon? And gazes nude into the ether for 15 minutes until his arms get tired.
Oh, is that?
I don't know what that is, but I like it.
Specules?
Pilot, yeah, the wizard Specules. It was a pilot for a show that would have been great.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Bubgug.
I do recall.
Nice oval. Alright, so get our nudity on.
Okay, so as you guys are finishing your dick flapping session and praising the glow, you hear something. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, your dad's dead. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
like,
it's me.
You like that? Why would you say that?
High school.
Are you
Don't remember.
Are you Harry Pottering?
Is that jerk off Andalos present?
Oh, he's talking to Idalos, and Idalos is already crying.
Sort this out.
As far as the rolls go, as you guys are getting your battle plan together, the
Put
wall
armor back on.
of force vanishes,
Uh-oh.
and then you hear some crying echoing, thundering crying. The little boys are vanished, but you can hear them talking to each other, and it's like rolling thunder. They're whispering and the little pouting
Oh,
cries.
it's a
How
wizard's
big is this
battle.
Venus painting again?
Probably 3 foot by 6 foot.
Alright, so we're gonna put that in a cart, one of the sun shard carts.
Yeah, that's right. You guys are out exposed to the elements again.
Get my Fabergé egg,
It's
which
windy.
I'm claiming is mine now.
Mhm.
And me and Lembeck. Starting with this one.
These Palladia, Michael,
Okay.
are they? So they're magic items?
Oh,
Yeah, they're artifacts.
So are they sturdy like traditional D&D magical items?
Yes,
They have
they're
stuff
also
match?
very heavy.
Okay. So like I can't just stab this painting.
No.
fell from the sky and seemed alright.
That's right, it did fall from the sky.
Yes, yeah, it left quite a rent in the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so, Palladia, cart, Lambeck, Tambeck,
Mhm.
Lumbar. Me and him. I don't know about you guys, but, I'm
As
drawing
the-
these assholes this wise.
Okay.
Me.
You're going in that direction. Okay. All right, so that's the plan.
Oh, and I'll give you guys a quick 10-minute rundown of what I saw inside here before I go.
Well,
Bye!
Now you're taking one of the Palladia or all of the
All of
Palladia?
them. Which means these guys will not follow you. Unless you
All
want them to.
So you're gonna kite the storm demons, the chained ones. Is the plan for us to
Well, I figured
raid
you and
the
your
other one?
Well, I figured
or-
you and your diplomacy might be able to wrangle these guys into being allies. You know,
I
you
can
can't
try.
trust this Greek asshole, etc. and so forth. Look at how badly it failed. You suck. You all suck. And I know for a fact there's a limit here. Giant limit.
Is that
We
where the
don't have
Greek
to
guy
kill
is?
you.
Is the Greek guy in that one?
He probably travels between the three. I did see him in there last time I was there. But, you know, he's a shady piece of shit. He probably got kicked out by now. That or he didn't retreat to here because it's the obvious first choice of us to counterattack. You guys might even want to go back to the mushroom and muster up some forces. I don't know.
I think most of the forces at the mushroom are the ones we want to keep safe.
Well, I'll scout around, and if I see any big bodies of troops, I'll...
Guys, I hate to break up the skull session, but you hear jangling getting closer.
Jingle jangle!
The chained ones!
Well, I'm off. He can message me if he needs it.
Yeah, you get your hustle on.
I hate to rush you. You do need to plan, but there's things coming for you now that the barrier's down.
I'm already
We'll
Okay.
see about this other fortification.
So which one are you going to, John?
He's
Going
going
that
to the
way.
one by the
Through
blue
there.
dye.
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that's where the arrow's pointing.
Are we splitting up? What's happening?
Yeah.
I'm out.
John's being
Oh,
bait.
fuck.
Okay, as John and Tenbeck cart off your legendary artifacts by their lonesome, you folk are standing about getting ready, getting your own plan ready.
I'm gonna go with John. I'm gonna disguise myself as a bird. I'm not gonna be with John. I'm just gonna follow him. I want to be.
Can't do too much of a distance, though, lest you
It's-
get stormed.
Yeah, it's difficult to see more than 30 feet ahead.
Oh,
of
really?
you. Yeah, unless you have some sort of magical ability to see further.
This is sure. What is this?
It's you remember in Morrowind you get those insane dust storms,
What's that from?
like the ash blight.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, you-
for
you
a
kinda got that.
race event.
So it's not just a lack of light.
I did not win,
particulates.
but I placed
Then
highly enough to be in the
can
drawing for a
I
t-shirt.
follow
Follow the
the
sun shard.
storm?
Very nice.
Can I follow the storm from a distance?
At this moment, this is the next thing I was going to get to you guys. While you spent the night here, your chained pursuers lost track of you, and instead of being behind you, are
They're
now
around
around
us.
you.
Okay.
So there is a death storm all around,
Wow.
and it would be hard to pick one that it's coming from.
Do you want me to go with you?
I don't care.
What are you gonna? You're just gonna? Oh
Can you
shit,
fix
my
the
bad.
I mean, can you just fix the camera?
I'm just gonna draw these guys
Dave's
until
not
you
in
guys
frame.
sort out what you're doing. I was counting on you to
Do I
actually message,
just turn it?
Push
be
it
the
towards
message
Dave.
bridge
Perfect.
between us and them. You and your crow. You can send your crow with me. How about that?
Sure.
You're gonna leave
My
me here
No.
with this thing?
I already-
No.
You're,
I refuse.
You guys need to do something.
if you leave, who's going to
Because-
stop me from making bad choices?
shit.
I'm gonna turn into a bird
Okay.
person and start heading this way.
All right,
John,
that's
you're
where I'm
heading
going.
this way, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm heading this way.
I'm following.
Do I have to
the
trace the
Wheezy.
arrow several
Wheezy,
more
you
times?
gotcha.
Oh, it's not a very
Hey,
arrow.
I have a plan.
Oh.
I'm
So
gonna.
I'm gonna assume you guys are walking.
I want to
Yeah.
be. I want to be one of the NCO birds, the white ones.
Okay.
Casters.
Okay.
G for Gary Goblin.
What spell is this?
Disguise self. Let me see how
Does
long
it give you a
lasts.
roll, or what does it do for
For
you?
level 3, it's 30 minutes.
So but you can roll.
We've done it before, actually.
Yeah. So I guess in this case, you would roll a disguise for me at plus. Fuck, it would be plus.
20 plus your charisma.
24.
Plus 24.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
Hey.
spell gives you plus 20.
I have a plan.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tie a rope, put it over Dave's head,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna tie a rope and put it around my head
Oh,
and give it to Adrian.
Okay.
Now throw these over a tree branch.
I am.
Offer yourselves to Jabba.
I am Adrian's captured slave, and Dave is my captured sex slave.
Okay. Okay.
Deal.
Hey, take this.
Sure.
You just got dissed by
It's,
the
gonna
personal
be for
umbrella
40 minutes,
holders,
Mike.
personal
40
umbrella
minutes.
Yeah,
You
so
got it.
10 minutes per law. I'm gonna go smoke though.
Okay. Yeah.
He's smoking.
Yeah. Can we take let's take a quick 5-minute break.
Yeah. You
Sounds
quoted
like-
something or complaining about your fingers?
Sounds like Always Sunny.
I
Yeah,
want
yes,
to
that's
adventure right now.
You want to what now?
I want to adventure.
We're breaking into that bird camp and being slaves for
I
them.
have some terrible news for you, and you.
While dicking around, as most terrible news begins.
So, who among you has Navigate?
Oh, you gave me land navigation because I was in the army.
Oh shit! I did.
You were in the army. You? What kind of army was this?
What kind of army?
He wasn't. He probably wasn't always shaped like that.
Oh.
You gonna take this for your friends?
Hey, man.
Hey, if they show up, you wouldn't.
Hey, Mook Draken.
Let's just say I don't run during land nav. I walk.
Oh fuck.
Is this
Slowly but surely.
Squared away, steady turtle at Janeway.
Damn right.
Like
Where the
tiger.
fuck is...
I
Oh, here we go.
Oh man, if it's not on that
Survival.
sheet, you don't got it.
Survival +6.
I heard
Do
you.
Are you gonna roll it?
I'm gonna roll it. Oh, by the way, you're going up against a considerable roll.
Oh.
Strange country,
Yep.
new country's time.
No country.
Very
for
different
men.
from
No
Fort
country
Benning.
for large men. No stars.
Mm-hmm.
These trees are all new. You can only see 30 feet.
Yep.
And I hope you're ready to be lost for the next 30 hours.
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right.
How come John doesn't have to do that?
I left, and I have survival, and it's like one of my key
Yeah,
skills.
I did roll for John.
Yeah, jeez.
Our visibility improves fairly quickly as we separate from John, though. Yes. Because
Yeah.
John's dragging the storm.
I want you
lords.
to imagine the width of storm produced by these guys if they were making enough.
Yeah, they're not
arable
in
land.
that nice little centered together cloud as depicted on the map, unfortunately.
They're all around us. They're all around.
I mean, how much mileage are we talking here?
per gallon.
You're
Of storm.
well, many miles.
There's no need to shout, Jim.
So, yeah. Okay, Adrian.
Yeah.
You start navigating your party. You feel like you're heading towards this
Yep.
fortress John told you about.
Mm-hmm.
Are we
Okay.
there yet? I
All
gotta
right.
pee.
As you go, you hear some jingle, jangle, jingle.
Oh,
Spurs!
Ooh, jingle
Yep.
jangle.
Echoing on the wind. It sounds like it's dead in front of you, maybe a little bit to the left, and you need to go past where this sound is coming from.
Do we know what these spurs are?
Hmm?
Jingle jangling?
Are you
Yes,
gonna?
they're the
are we-
horrible storm beasts.
Where are we?
It's
Where
in-
are we going?
Oh.
As you get closer, the wind starts to whip stronger and
Oh,
stronger.
well, we're going away then. Away
Okay.
from that.
All right.
Give it a wide berth.
I'm gonna keep Saki close by just in case I need to make a quick
Wide
escape.
berth.
Yes, I'm holding Fungo's hand.
And we are connected by rope, so we're not going to lose each other.
Well, if one of you goes flying, it may just be a noose. All right. Adrian,
Tie it
25.
around our waists.
Big
No, it has to be our
Oh,
necks
yeah.
for thematic reasons.
Nothing is kinky about the waist.
I'm gonna have my children hang out in one of the saddlebags I have on Saki.
Oh yeah, they need to because
Yeah.
the wind is so
They will
strong
get
here. They will be flying away. In fact,
launched.
you have to go hunched over. Oh, yeah, Razzle, all of your possessions, wind is whipping through them. Your scrolls are in danger. What are you going to do to protect your things?
I keep my scrolls in a bag in my backpack.
Okay, you're just going to need to tie everything down extra tight.
All right, I'll make sure everything's.
Because of all of them, who's going to lose shit? You've got the most
And
precious
you know,
shit.
I'll stand right in front of Saki, so he'll be like a windbreak. He
You
is
mean-
large.
You mean a wind catch? Because if his wings flap open in this wind, he's flying.
They're not open though.
Okay.
He's just. You know.
And scuttling along.
And also, I'm gonna Fungo has two hands, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna hold the other hand.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He has such small, delicate hands.
How does Fungo look? How does he feel about this?
He's turned bright red. You don't know if that's an
Which is
aggressive
weird
sign.
for something that doesn't have hemoglobin or blood as such.
As far as anthropomorphized fungus goes,
I'm
yes,
gonna whisper stories in the Fungo's ear.
it's very very loud. You have to yell stories into his ear. When I was 5.
And then I touched his face. Old
I
school.
read it for the articles!
Hey, knowledge, nature, plus 10. Roll
Face
it.
touching old school story. Damn.
Okay. What is your knowledge? What are you trying to do?
I'm
split
telling
the
him.
party.
I'm telling him a nature story about
Oh, okay.
face touching. In the
Now,
wild.
lichen only grows on the southeast face of the obsidian-covered rock
Which I touched!
on the continent of Albacore. And I touched that rock too.
Now the southeast face, as you know, is your touching face.
Yes, James's spirit lives on, even while he's dead.
All right. Yeah, you guys are walking. You managed to go around the. There was a moment where the storm got so bad that if you had gone a little bit longer, I would have been rolling damage for you.
Yeah, how do we know that? Who's talking?
I'm just.
Is that God?
I'm just letting you know.
Please take me!
You almost walked into it.
We did just see God.
Yeah, that's true.
He turned me back
It's
from
a
a pile
wolf.
of rats.
Could I...
So
What
it is.
Give it that wolf.
That wolf's got tats.
Strange looking wolf. Yes.
Could I... Would it be... Instead of trying to get to this fortress right away, could I instead just try to get out of this storm? I know John's headed a certain direction. Could I try to just move in, like, the opposite direction?
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. That's easier. That's easier to do.
And then once I clear the storm, then I'll focus
Redirect.
on...
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave you guys alone for a hot minute. And wait, hold on.
You broke my wolf.
Your wolf is poorly designed.
We're gonna go to Tambek and our
Using
Gary
generic
Gobbo.
pieces.
That's me. I'm Gary Gobbo.
Yes. So you are navigating with your carts and your very frightened yak, who have their blinders all the way on, set to full.
Ah, yes.
Blinders set to stun.
As you inch your way.
Me yaks too.
Just the two.
Brilliant. I like to keep my yak minimal on these small scouting excursions.
It's true. Okay.
Reduce the yak population.
Well, I got spots to make. What's the yak speed? That's gonna define my speed.
You're not breaking away from the storm. Let's just put it that way.
Not breaking away, but is it overcoming us?
At the moment, no.
But if difficult terrain.
If
were
you
to
have
come
a
up-
problem, say you run into a wormway and you need to go down and around it, they might catch up to you.
All right. And how much do these things weigh again?
Your Pladia?
Yeah.
Variable, but several hundred pounds apiece.
Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Can't carry those myself. All right. Well, then my best interest is to indeed, as my class's namesake, scout for the path of least
Wow.
resistance, that we may move quickly. However, I have to only remain 30. Okay. So seeing distance for a regular person about 30 feet. You said.
Mm,
Shouting distance. How we doing on that?
maybe 40 or 50.
All right. Gonna have to go with 40.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna have to shout directions to him and periodically wait to make sure he comes into my eye line as I seek alternate path, which is gonna be a hell of a lot of exercise. Luckily, I got a crazy movement speed.
Okay. Yeah. As you go, you do find the wormway blocking you a couple times. You tend to try to go around it
Yeah.
and avoid it
Have to.
because it does serpentine.
So my straight line is pretty much out, right out.
You're not gonna find a straight line.
No.
The night before, you'd been either lucky they hadn't been on you, or you had Idalos with you.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, all of
he's
you
right
guys,
behind us now.
you do periodically hear the echoing voices of Idalos and Andalos talking to each other.
They're grumbling.
Yeah, one says, yeah, your dad's dead. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, who are you? You're nothing. You're nobody. Who are you? No, he's not.
I feel like these voices are too large for me to influence, correct?
Yeah, they're coming from all around. They sound more like the weather as time has gone on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sean,
Covered tomatoes. and madness.
you hear Tambek crying out to you.
Yeah, he's hard to mess with. I better fall back and see what he's gotten himself into this time.
One wheel is split.
Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck.
Split, totally busted and out.
It's like that.
I don't think I have any skills to fix things on there. I can make things not fixed.
You can have a look. He wants you to assist him, and he's hopped out. He's got some nails, some wood shivs, and he's gonna try to work on it.
All right. While he does that, I will mind the oxen.
Mhm.
Here's what I figured. Can I quickly take the chains from the cart and chain the sun shard directly to ox?
That's an idea.
All right. I'll get working on that, so at least they can keep one of them moving, along with. And they'll move slowly enough where I can quickly try and help them with little things in the cart, hold nails, shit like that.
Yeah, you're helping him out. You're trying to dechain the sun shard.
Ooh, is there any way I can fix it by tying it to a thing? I'm good at that.
By tying what to what?
Just
use
tie the
rope,
wheel
yeah,
on
skill.
by the spokes or something.
You
Create
what's-
tension between it and the axle.
What skill?
Use rope.
Use rope to tie the wheel tighter?
Yeah, just tie off on the spokes and then tie that off to the axle or something.
Okay. Yeah. That may work.
It's a temporary solution at best, but
Okay. Yeah. You've got it tied up. You're not sure how well tied up it is.
we'll just have to keep moving because how far behind us are they? 50 feet?
They're further than that, but they're getting closer.
Okay, for now the temporary solution until we find some good ground that we can traverse faster. If we ever get some distance on them, then we can stop.
Well, you do have a wormway in front of you.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to go around it. There's no way we can get a cart down a wormway without finding one of those natural ramps, right?
If you scout along the
Gonna have
edge
to.
of it, you may find one.
I'm gonna have to hope.
Okay. All right. So that's what John's doing. Team sucks hard.
Team Hot Cocoa?
Yes, it's been Team Hot Cocoa. It's been about an hour. The storm is starting to subside. Now you can see about 50 feet.
Sweet, I got 15 ranks in Profession Gay Boy.
Ooh, nice. When did that happen?
I don't know, but they're legit. It's not my writing. Obviously, it's yours. Therefore, obviously, the EM did it.
Quickly, make a check. Get in the shack.
I see.
There it is, Profession Gay Boy.
Yeah.
It's writing.
Huh?
What's your writing?
No, that's Robbie.
Oh.
It's quite clearly Robbie.
But it's quite clear, so it can't be quite clearly Robbie.
If it's written down, he has it.
Yeah, I have it.
You make a good point. All right, Team B. You can see about 50 feet now. The storm has seemed the storm has lessened.
Oh, sorry.
How's your navigation improving?
I'm afraid you don't know where the fuck you are.
Wheezy, where am I?
Can I see the fortresses?
You see 50 feet.
Oh, the fucking 50 feet, of course. And I have no idea where I am.
You did manage to dodge the undead monster who was going to kill you. However, in dodging him and moving around, we've
lost our orientation.
You've lost orientation.
Is there a storm anymore?
Yes, but it's
Lost
just
your
lessened.
sexual orientation.
It's no longer threatening to
Hey!
steal your
Do
scrolls.
I suspect that the fucking monsters are all now on one side of us?
I think so.
Okay. Then, so I want to continue moving in the opposite direction.
No, I have an idea. I'm gonna send out my crow.
Okay.
Hey, go,
What crow?
go scat it out.
You're a crow?
What fucking crow? I'm not sending my crow out there. It's not his crow. He doesn't have a crow.
I go see where we're going, crow.
While we're going forward, I'm keeping an eye out for high ground to see if we can get a better point of visibility.
Okay. Well, that's an idea.
Oh, just in case Anakin comes at you.
Yeah, you never know.
Plus, you get the +2
So,
bonus.
Adrian, do you want your crow to go flying into the
Minus
Fuck
storm?
no.
Limb.
Okay.
I command the crow to go.
Saki looks like he's
Oh.
going to open his wings. He's confused.
Hey, you calm down. This is between me. What's your fucking crow's name?
That's not important.
Is it like Reginald or something? Some bullshit like that?
Mm.
Hey, Reggie! You want a cracker? Ah! I'm giving him a cracker.
Where'd you get a cracker?
I've got a whole box of crackers. They came with my army gear.
What? What? What is going on here?
I also have like a laptop, and,
A bunch of Sailor Jerry,
some
an
pamphlets.
Xbox.
An Xbox.
Can I borrow one of your multi-tools? You have those, right?
Hey, I'm bribing this crow with food, and I'm sending it out to scout.
I'm afraid he's not obeying you.
He'll eat the food though.
This is bullshit.
Dude, you gotta kill him to make an example of him to him.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So that in death, he'll know that he must obey you.
Alright, I'm just gonna trust Wheezy knows where we're going, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Totally.
I'm gonna tug Cindy to keep up with me. Oh, you're awful!
All right. So you guys are going in that direction. John.
If I get into a wormway, the terrain down there is generally pretty smooth and
Yeah.
alright. Yeah, I gotta
You do find a rift around one of those big bone. It was one of these large bone bridges that goes over the wormway, and at the corner of that is a gentler slope down.
It is our only choice. However, before going down, we should really make that wheel repair.
Yes, as you turn around, the wheel that's been roped splits open again.
Yes, we must do that now. if I'm not mistaken, once we get into the wormway, there's a little bit of cover until they too come directly into the wormway, if I remember how this works correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have to do it now. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Oh! We're doing it live. All right.
Gonna O'Reilly this.
What are you doing?
Well, I can assist by. Oh, I know. I can tie off the rope so it remains stationary while he repairs it. You know, like if you're changing a tire and it's up on the jack.
Tambek is hearing the chains rattling further behind. He's starting to
Don't
freak out.
worry about it.
He does have an idea.
Oh!
His idea is to take the palladia that are in the cart so what you have is a front right reel that's broken. What he wants to do is scoot them to the rear left. So the front right reel is not being relied
Bearing the
upon.
least
Or
weight.
we can just turn the whole thing around and back the ox down so the rear wheels are doing all the...
To take the
down the
yoke
ramp,
off
right?
and to you'd have to reassemble it on the opposite side of the cart. Which
that would take
take
about
time.
as long.
Yeah, which would take time.
Alright, then we'll just have to lean it.
Okay.
That's just
So-
about all we can do.
Ghetto leaning the cart as you go, and it works. You get down the side. You scrape the bottom a couple times.
Now is a fine time to do those repairs. We have I'm going to explain to him that we have a brief window. Well, he was here the whole time. We have a
yeah.
brief window.
Yes. So let's see if you can do it.
Way I can buff him. Do I have any items?
Yeah,
I
he
can give
has
him?
you helping him for. I guess you can't help him for +2, but maybe you can help him for +1.
I can. I mean, does he have tools on him? I got some tools in the climber's kit, and I got the Gerber.
He does have tools. Yes.
Oh, brilliant! All
On
right.
his kit. He has one of those moments, John. You've seen it before. A moment of brilliance, where the words of Marcus Aurelius, "Be a man, what must be thou?" And he taps, and after 2 or 3 taps, the wheel is kind of like back to being a wheel. You don't know how it happened, but there it is. He hops in, he throws you in, and the cart trundles down the wormhole.
All right, and now we have a relative. Now we should be able to get some decent land speed going, right? I mean, decent,
You're
considering
moving.
we're yaks with
You're
a
moving
heavy
twice as
cart.
fast as you were on the
Okay.
bones. You're
So,
moving very slow on the bones.
Now I can focus on scouting ahead on which wormway will take us, back to the direction we wanted to go in the first place.
Yes. All right. Now I'm going to move back to Team Hot Cocoa.
Oh, and now the vision isn't obscured anymore, right?
It's clearer down here.
Okay,
Yes.
about how much?
You could
Line
probably
of sight.
see 100 feet instead.
Oh, good. Then I can scout substantially farther ahead, so if there is combat, he can. If he sees me fighting, just blind my enemies with that shard, would ya?
That's an
My
idea.
back will be to you,
Yeah, it's certainly an idea. Okay, so you're moving forward now.
and I can hide and move silently since I'm still going to be at half speed faster than Yak Cart.
I'll give you 50 EXP for getting through that because you could have died. Moving on to Team Hot Cocoa. You guys do find a bone structure in the clearing storm. It looks like maybe a tower or a watchtower made of bone. Sharp, pointy. Ladders look a little precarious, but it's here, and there's some bone foliage nearby as well.
Is it part of one of these fortresses?
You don't know.
I think I'm gonna send the crow to scout it out.
Alright.
If there's a bone watchtower, are there bone Jehovah's Witnesses?
Ooh, good reference. 25.
So, Saki's gonna check it out, right?
Going back 2 steps.
you gonna ask him to?
Yeah.
Describe to me bone foliage.
So
Yes,
I
I'm
want-
intrigued as
I
well.
want you to imagine a bush and/or a tree.
Yeah.
But all of the constituent elements are
Bone.
bones that have been maybe animated, maybe compelled in some way.
They appear to have grown
They
together.
they have assumed a shape from the ground up, and instead of leaves, you have the very thin flecks of bone that
Okay.
were making up the substrate.
So that's why bone broth is so expensive. You got to go to this dimension and come back.
All right,
Alright.
don't forget our cover story. Bring
All
us
right,
in.
I'm gonna talk to the bird. The bird speaks common. The crow. So,
He's ruffling his feathers. He's frightened.
are you gonna check it out or what?
It's dangerous up there.
Excuse me?
Are you talking to Saki?
No, I'm talking
To your crow?
Franklin? Henry? Henry, I think his name
Henry
is.
the Crow?
Henry Franklin the Crow.
Terrence the Third, Crow the Rumble.
the Rumble.
He's afraid. He's deathly afraid because he can't see very far, and he knows the wormway or the hell did I call it? that slipway that's up above you. The serpentine.
Uh-huh.
He's afraid if he flies into the serpentine, he'll lose his mind. And he won't be able to see it because of the storm.
Tower goes up that high.
Oh, you want him to just go up to the top of the tower?
I kind of wanted him to just, check out this. I want to know if this tower belongs to one of these fortresses.
Okay.
Or if it's just a random
Well,
fucking tower out of the middle
I
of
guess if you feed me, alright, maybe you do things for me. Okay, so he ruffles his feathers and he gingerly hops up the steps one at a time.
Up the steps.
Yes.
The steps.
You think I'm flying in this shit? He hops up.
Oh,
The storm.
I'm just gonna. Come back.
He's moving pretty quick.
I'm
Follow him.
I'm just gonna check it out myself.
Adventure Crow!
Follow that Henry.
I'm still disguised as a bird. How long's it been?
Right.
How much time has gone?
Oh, it's
by?
been hours now.
Oh, it's been out. All right.
No.
Well, fuck. Okay, so then my first spell
You need a
was
new one.
pointless. I will recast it and go investigate.
Okay, you're going up. All right. So you get up to the top of this tower. The tower is probably 5 stories tall. It's wobbly and precarious, as it bends and sways almost like a tree. Up at the top, it is a little bit clearer. You do see. You're about here,
Oh.
and you do see the outline of this structure in the distance.
Okay.
That's the one that John's been to.
Yeah, I gave him a 10-minute outline of what I seen.
Well, I'm getting down out
Getting
of this
funky.
this terrible tower,
Okay.
and
See if it falls apart on you. All right.
I will inform Robbie.
I'm right behind you.
but not Dave.
Also right behind you.
I'm covering my ears.
What's the plan? We're supposed to convince them to attack the other fort.
Just leave it
What?
to Robbie and his thirst for adventure.
Yeah,
He'll take care of
let's just-
everything.
To the other fort. Let's go.
Okay.
Don't forget the cover story.
Which is
Sex slave. Regular slave.
We're fuck
There's
buddies.
a ladder of slavery. There's a system we got going here. With the crow being at the bottom. No, Cindy's at the bottom.
Right behind the crow.
You're the crow slave.
I take orders from the crow, who in turn is supervised by Saki, which leaves us at 3 moths to the dollar. I'll be damned, you're the grand moth.
okay. Time goes by about half an hour. We're gonna move to Gary.
Boring.
You round a corner and you see what looks like a ghetto plastered version of the Westfield Mall in the Wormway.
Dragon afoot.
There is a Jamba Juice with like 5 Z's at the end.
Which is legally distinct.
Aeropostale. All these the car dealership. The cars are all made out of bones and popsicle sticks.
Ooh.
There's mice, a twitter, butterflies, a couple sliths walking around. Look like they're shopping. You're just pushing on through this now. Like a piece of traffic.
I'm going to slip back to Tambek. Oh wait, I'm hidden, so I can get through easy. I gotta slip back to Tambek. Hey man, I'm gonna be under the cart. Just play it cool. If trouble comes up, get blinding, and I'll start killing stuff. Play it cool.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hide. Okay. All right. You move in to the Westfield Annex.
Yeah.
As you scroll through, John, you hear some heavy breathing. Ho there, traveler. And you hear a crumbling and a rumbling. Do you want to look?
If I can, stay in my hiding spot, yeah. I don't want to
Okay.
have to.
There is a Tesla dealership that is startlingly alive.
Ah!
Its head moves. It's staring
That's
at
a dragon.
It's staring at Tambek. It's starting to crisp words from its nostrils. Its arcing neck leans closer and closer. It looks vaguely like Elon Musk.
Ooh, can I Hellion to blast it in the face with the sun shard?
John, you gotta get the upgraded battery pack, alright? Don't stay standard. It's not worth it.
And you want to get the rust coating, because these calicos will rust up on it. Don't sour the deal.
Okay, John, as
Powerwall.
you arrange the sun shard and you try to blind Elon Musk with the true words of Marcus Aurelius, his words crisp into Tambek, and Tambek says, "It's such a bargain!" And he leaps from the cart,
It really isn't, though.
and he is now looking at some toy Teslas.
It's just me and the yak now.
And there's
Moving on.
there's a
Moving on.
there's a mouse dealer trying to sell him.
Mouse
He's
dealer.
trying to upsell him on the Model C.
Gary Gobbo is a known sociopath. Moving on.
Wait, isn't Tambak James?
No,
No,
that's
no,
been
you're
in Bob.
thinking of Ben and
Is
Bob.
Bin Non-Baba dead?
So he's
Yeah.
back at the
Oh wait, no, I've been slapped
should,
out of this before.
We should kill
Haven't I?
James.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, there is a Tesla dragon there.
Yeah, moving on.
You did spook him off for now. Do you want to?
Oh, the dragon's been spooked off by the
yeah.
sunness.
He crawled away, but he's looking back and he's breathing words at
All
you.
right, now this is damn it, I gotta focus between the. Tambek is no stranger to the sun shard. I'm gonna give him a blast. Give him a concentrated. Well, he loves it. See if that has any
His head
effect.
explodes.
And I'm gonna snap out of it.
He snapped out of it. However, he's in a bit of a coma. He's whispering.
Sun coma.
He's whispering strange words in Latin now, and he's lying on the floor.
All right.
Tickle his tank.
If I can just drag him to the cart real quick, and then I gotta take
Snap
the
him out
reins
of it.
myself and hustle along. If I can get the yak just to move in a direction, then I can man the shard,
the
right?
cone, yeah.
Uh,
The turret.
John, how strong are you?
Only +0. No minuses, no pluses either.
Can you think of a way to get this full-sized man into that cart?
Yes, yak. Grab him with your mouth and drag him. Not to the cart, just in general. Does he even wear clothes? I hope he does.
He's got leathers.
Oh, leather. Great.
It's very
I need to take some of the moss, stuff it in his collar, and coax the yak to drag him by the collar.
It's almost a good idea. Almost. I don't think you have the yaksmanship.
Yo, man, I'm at +4 to yakking.
Yeah, I see that. All right. In an unprecedented move, the roll of the die, the yak try to do as you say. Try to manhandle and carry Tambek. They're mauling him pretty good.
Oh boy, it's just like hoofing him and
No,
chewing
they're
him.
they're trying to pick him up with their mouths, but they can't get a good purchase on him. So
Oh, the hell with it. Do I have any spare rope about this cart?
yes.
All right, I'll just tie him up and we'll drag him.
All right, better than leaving him there.
Definitely not a death sentence.
Okay, so
Being very gradually dragged to death.
the Tesla dragon gets closer and is just looking at you. Do you want some help with that, buddy?
Look at this shard!
I'm gonna shard him away. All right, he was about to try to strike a bargain with you, but you sharded him off.
Where'd you get that shard?
He's carrying them for
It's
us.
on the cart.
Shard, man.
Is that like our nomad shard?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that thing really important?
Yeah,
Yes.
they need that.
And you're alone guarding right
Yep.
now.
I got this
Yo,
dazed and confused
who left
Wenbeck.
him?
Nobody, y'all were just sitting here, and fucking the storm was coming, so I was like, I'm leaving. Nobody said anything.
You doomed us all, Weezy!
Yeah. As smiling and as funny as I make this out to be, civilization is a hair's breadth away from disappearing. Because if that dragon gets a hold of them, they're gone.
We don't care about those
That
guys.
civilization sucks.
They're old hat!
I got all their valuables, and I'm fine.
Largely, you do.
So,
For the now. Okay, so you.
But they have your banker.
I can buy new
They
gold
do
if
have
I
your
sell
banker.
this shard.
Okay, so you've got him tied up to the cart. You're what's the word for this? There's a word for this. Dragging someone by the car. What the hell is that called? Anyone remember?
No.
There's a word for that.
No.
There is a word.
I forget what it is.
I've
Okay.
always used it.
Anyway, you're dragging him by the cart. You move on your way. You do scare off Elon Musk again with a blast of the sun shard, which you can chain.
Blast
All right,
him.
we're gonna move back to Team B, sipping the hot cocoa.
Yeah, so tasty.
Getting closer. You're moving towards this fortress now. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's what your plan was. Okay, so you have entered the outskirts. There are now Slith patrols. Adrian, you
Slith patrol.
are in white feathered costume.
Mm-hmm.
There are two of you other guys, however, who are not
It's actually
disguised. So,
Yeah.
so you're gonna tell them that they're your sex slaves?
Yeah, so you guys are wearing rope collars and I'm holding the ropes? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
It's a Chewy situation.
Yeah.
All right.
We all have them. It starts with you holding me. I'm holding Dave. Dave's holding Saki, and Saki's holding
Crow.
Henry the Crow.
No, I don't.
That's the way it's going down.
Oh, this isn't. That's not.
Hey, they're coming. You better get into character, man.
My no.
You know, here, you put on the rope, I'll hold your rope.
just walk in a circle until someone figures
That's
something
it.
out.
It's time to make this convincing.
You're
So-
gonna beat him,
I'm
yes.
Robbie's. You're holding on to Dave's rope. I'm gonna
Yes!
slap Robbie and take the rope from him, and then slap Dave for giving Robbie the rope in the first place. And then I'm gonna drag both of them to this fucking fortress.
Who's
This
gonna
is
drag Saki?
appropriate.
Saki. Oh.
He's too heavy to be dragged.
Okay.
Saki doesn't need a rope.
50 all around, an extra 25 to Adrian, an extra 25 to John.
You see.
Okay, so the birds see you from a distance. They see what happened.
Arguing about the ropes.
A squad of local scouts shows up.
I'm scared. I gotta pee.
Are you in Elmantrid? Wait, what's that?
What
That's no
indeed
shard. Or
is
that's no
that?
shell. He goes up to the old man. He rubs his claws and feathers on you. He leans in. A few more birds get close
Are
to.
these guys? Any white birds here?
There's a white bird who's leaning back, who just showed up now. It's a squad of 30 of them. The lesser brown ones are now whispering at Razzle. Razzle will save.
Luckily, he has his deafness. Remember your deafness.
I wrote down deafness.
Which will give you, I guess, a +5 to your will.
All right, I'm at plus 13. Go
Okay.
for it.
Yes. You're fine. Not
I'm
only-
going to act like I'm not fine, though.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that stuff you said.
Alright, so the birds break off. I think you've got a weird one there. Are you an Elmantrid? They start playing with your feathers and trying to look at you to determine what clan you are.
Do I remember what clan these guys are?
No.
By looking at them, I have
No,
no
you
idea.
don't.
Dude, you're totally
I am
in.
spinning
Can I-
directly up into the air
Montour.
and trying to catch it in my mouth.
Can I roll a sense?
Unsuccessfully.
Yep. Alright, you get a little fire in your cheek. Mm.
This guy's asking me if I'm an Elmantrid.
Yes.
Can I roll a sense motive to determine if I think he's an Elmantrid, and that's why he's asking me,
What's your
or
bonus?
if he hates Elmantrid?
What's your bonus?
It'll be plus nothing, I think. Let me see.
Do you have any wisdom?
Plus 1.
Okay. We're bagools here.
That he says that to me?
Mm-hmm.
Adrian, do you have charm person?
I do not.
I'm gonna act stupid some more and pull out my charm person scroll I made yesterday. And then play act I threw it at Adrian.
Alright, so while this is happening, the leader bird comes up to you and says, "Where'd you get these prisoners from? The Mushroom Fortress? You're not with those Elmantrids, are you?
Nah.
Alright, get him into the fortress. You know what? Give him here. I'm getting the promotion."
What? What?
This bird's trying to
Oh, goddamn! No! You're not taking my promotion points, goddammit! I didn't go to BLC for your dumbass to steal my promotion points, goddammit! Oh no! I'm just gonna slap him. I'm just gonna fucking slap this bitch, piece of shit, and I'm gonna take Dave and Robbie and I'm marching into that fucking fortress. God,
My
damn
goddamn
it!
slave.
Jeez,
The scroll!
just like the real army, goddammit! Oh yes, I'm taking the scroll too.
You set him off.
Yeah, alright. The bird's crying. It runs back to its lesser birds. And now they're muttering, and they're following at about 20-30 feet behind you in your group.
I'm gonna shit myself while we walk. So they have to walk.
guy shit himself.
so they have to walk in.
That's not even part of the disguise.
So they have to walk in it when they're following us.
One of the birds trips in your shit.
That's funny more that came
That's another 50 to Adrian, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Because that was a good way for you to lose. You could have lost there. All right.
There is no losing in Team B.
You know, Team B is also precarious. All right. You get closer to the wall of the fortress. There is a break in it where there's kind of an archway would be the entryway. There's more birds. You see shells here walking around. Some of them carrying buckets. Some of them carrying lumber and bones and supplies and baskets of food. And yes, it's a little bustling, a little quiet, a little drony.
Seize the bone.
Seize the bone. Are you guys going in the front door? Are you just going to balls out?
These guys are following us?
Yeah, they're still behind you.
I untuck my balls.
I guess.
Okay.
So.
You going in?
How many? You said there's like 30 of them?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we're going in.
I gotta tell Kesha about you. It's gonna be my promotion.
Oh,
You whine to mommy.
we're gonna see
Not
about
Kesha!
this. Oh, I'm going in. I'm
Actually calling it Kesha.
Yes.
I'm gonna get
Coming out your mouth with your bok. All right, so you're at the gateway. You're in the there's a courtyard surrounded by these 3 ghetto shambly walls. There's doors and pathways inside to what look like underground chambers and halls. That John described this all fairly well to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a couple side stairwells and ladders that lead directly up to the walls from down here. Down here in the courtyard, it's quite low compared to how high these walls are.
Okay.
You ever played Shogun?
I have briefly.
Remember the Japanese fortresses were built very sloping because they have earthquakes there.
Yeah.
So the
Very
walls
easy to
here are also
climb.
quite
Yeah.
sloping.
I see.
Okay, I'm gonna move back to Gary Gabo.
Lame.
Gary Gabo, you have found the wormway into this fortress, and you're at about here. Tambek is looking a little drug.
I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
Oh yeah, I should.
You've lost the Elon Musk.
All right, and how far do I think the storms are behind?
Probably an hour behind you now.
All right, I got an hour to whip this guy into shape. All right, I should untie him at this point, you know, and he looks damaged, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give him this Vitae vial.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah. D8 plus 2.
Let me go ahead and roll that for him.
It's my only one, so we better not
Okay,
fucking
yes.
waste
So
it.
all of those lacerations thin and thin and thin until there's fresh skin. His mind is also something that helps with the mind. His mind seems to clear, and he looks at you and says, "It was self-driving."
Yes, but they keep hitting people. They keep hitting people, Tambek.
All right, he's back. He's with you.
All right. Listen, Tambek, we have 2 choices before us. 1, wait for the storm and die in it. Or 2, march boldly, I say, into this fortress, possibly using this magic dust I have in some way. This dust of disappearance, which perhaps we can make these objects disappear. Not sure how that would help, but I have it.
That is an idea. Okay. So,
If I could smuggle these things in myself quietly, I would, but they're fucking heavy.
so
That's out.
So walk me through your plan. Exactly what are you going to do? Step by step. What are you going to do?
I need to know his skill set first. Does he have any people skills?
Moderate.
Oh, good. And he has no qualms with lying to slits, right?
No.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, great. So I figure we
But
can...
what do we do about the Palladia?
Well, hopefully this dust of disappearance will make them less than visible. And then we can plead some Refugi story about how we don't care if we're prisoners, we're all that's left. We're all that's left!
Okay.
And then the storms come and we start wreaking havoc. You go find a place to hide with the yak and I'll just start murdering.
All right. Sounds like an idea.
Alright, let me see if this dust does anything.
Yes. I have to remember where that dust came from.
Dust o' disappearance.
It was loot table, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say that it's enough to make your Fabergé egg and your Venus de Milo vanish.
Right. Sunshard can't do much about that.
He's big.
Yes, I do. I do recall what the dust of disappearance does now. Okay.
Well, I erased it anyhow. So, just be prepared to weaponize your sun shard at a moment's notice. I'll be under the cart if you need me. Because I'm no good at lying or talking to people. I end up threatening them with foreskin. It's no good.
Their own foreskin or others.
So, we're all that's left, and et cetera, and we give up, and just hold him off, don't let him... Oh, and let me grab some ear protection to jam that deep into his ear canal there, and...
Okay, yes, good thinking.
Who are you talking to?
Lambeck!
Lambeck.
Tambor!
Are you leaving him with the shard?
Jeffrey Tambor! Oh, hell no. We're just trying to kill an hour. Oh, and...
Wait, is our tribe in danger if they don't have this thing?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Why did we separate?
Well, they were in more danger with it there.
Because they were being storm demoned.
Well, as for why you guys as a group separated, that I could not tell you.
Oh, and, Tambeck, you may as well feed him some truth among your lies. Always makes your lies more believable. That Greek guy, we've had some fucking dealings with that guy. Can't trust that guy as far as you could throw him, etc. and so forth.
And I can't even throw him that far.
So, I'll be under the cart, Spider-Man style. Or perhaps under a yak. Which might... I'm pretty comfortable amongst the yak. Whichever is easier to support me. Probably the cart. What is it? Why are...
I'm trying to get Adrian to eat these. There we go. That's on his chair, right?
No.
Looked like it would have been close. So you're just throwing candy around.
It's my candy. I do what I want.
I suppose.
It's my hot body.
They're...
Damn it, we can't do
One of them
cool
made
stuff.
it halfway to Dave, I mean...
We can't do cool stuff until Adrian gets back.
Well, John is going into town, and you said you were going to stay hiding?
Yeah, I got
not
no
on
social skills of any sort.
Yeah, but Adrian has to talk. He has to do the talking for us.
Yeah, well, you guys are Team Gay Boy anyways.
Why did we make the guy with low charisma the speech enthusiast?
He has disguise.
He does.
What? Oh, did you have the hat?
Yes.
Oh, but you can't be tall.
No.
We should have done the trench coat routine. Next time.
Me and Saki under
Oh, try and get into an R-rated movie.
Giant wings sticking out.
Okay, so, John, the cart rolls and you're on the Serpentine. Local slits. These are the Jellicle birds.
Jellicle birds?
The Jellicle birds.
Oh my god. Can I please be there?
This is a cats, birds thing.
I know how to handle the situation if you find me, John. I've seen the movie.
They come out. They start.
Quickly start singing about yourself!
Is that the sun shard? Ooh, Jellicle birds.
Hard not to
The sun
kill
shard.
these guys.
So they put on their dance number, a lot of fan dancing.
Oh, this is great. This will kill time.
They roll the cart in. It seems like they've had something prepared for this. God, for years. They must have rehearsed quite a bit. Jellicle birds. Everyone assemble.
The storm can't come fast enough.
Why do you want to kill this time?
Oh, because the storm will arrive.
And what does that do?
Kill stuff.
Okay. So, they bring the cart in. They celebrate the capturing of the sun shard.
Is this another musical?
Oh yeah, they've got lines set up. They have people coming out dressed as the refugees of Japan, wearing like bad human clothes. Oh no! What would we ever do without a sun shard? And all the birds start laughing. They clack their beaks.
Jellicle birds.
The Jellicle birds. They say they have to tell Kesha about this.
Yeah.
This will make us the favorite clan.
He can just placate them. That's fine.
They send runners off. A couple flares go up into the sky. The cart gets rolled into a storage area. They take the chains, and they're playing with the chains. They don't really know what they're doing. Tambeck tries to calm them down, but he's very quickly overwhelmed by their just the show tunes of it all. You're under the cart. You have been closed and locked inside a storage area, along with some of their other goods and and their various possessions and whatnots.
This is probably a relatively safe place to be until the storm gets real close, I would
You hear the
imagine.
music getting further and further away as they parade their stolen sun shard. They haven't noticed or taken the disappeared Palladia out of the
Alright,
cart.
so that's in storage in a cart.
Yes.
Alright. I should probably, once the storage area is clear, now is this meant for storing a cart? Smaller things, such as me, Gary Gobbo, I'm a small thing. What is the storage area?
So
Do
it's
tell.
an underground stockyard.
Oh.
It has they have some carts. They have stacks of construction material, so bones that they've carefully selected. You see harnesses that they've used to move those water worms. There's actually a couple shells in here. Looks like they're cleaning and arranging things. There's one on the back of the cart that's trying to take stock of what items that are on the cart. You happen to be watching as it touches one of the invisible Palladia. Its eyes turn white. You hear some whispering coming out of its mouth, and it falls down, seemingly dead. It's hard to say now.
Neat.
So that
Who touched it?
one of the shells.
I'm gonna go over and
shells.
poke him a few now I'm no doctor, but is it still breathing if I,
It's breathing. Yeah, eyes are white.
Interesting. Never
Catatonic.
seen one of these touch one of those before.
It's seen too much.
Well, I had best to, in Tambek's here with me?
Oh no, he's been taken out with the birds.
All right,
They have him on their shoulders. They're singing show tunes. You can hear the man screaming from here.
Oh yeah, poor bastard. I had best.
Embrace it!
Now they just locked me in here with the cart and the shells.
Yep.
Okay, well, I had best to
It's a big room. You could probably fit like maybe 10 or 20 school buses in here.
search the pockets of this shell. He wouldn't happen to have a key on him, would he?
No, lint, some food, your pemmican.
Well, pemmican.
What, do I know what tribe this is that John's at?
Jellicle birds.
Are these the Elman?
Oh, he's found the Elmantra.
Found
Or
the
the
Elmantra.
Jellicle birds. Excuse
Oh,
me.
the worst ones.
Yeah, he did.
do I know that that's what that fortress is?
I
don't think
no.
so.
Could I
no.
convey like to these bird fucks like this fortress like with my words? You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
Let me go ahead and write down the names. So this is your Bagools. This is your Jellicle birds.
Pretty easy to convince these guys that we need to exterminate these goddamn Jellicle birds.
Here's your Elmantrids. All right, so now we know who is who.
By the time they're done with their "we're being invaded" dance number, you've got siege equipment set up.
Can we get back to the cool party?
Yeah, I'm back with you guys right now. You simply walked in, if I remember correctly, you walked into this fortress with a couple slaves in tow. Someone's gonna go get Kesha right now.
she lives here?
They say Kesha's here.
Oh, fuck. We should probably go.
That angry other Sergeant Bird is nearby. Yeah, we'll see about this.
Is there somewhere we can, how do you say, cheese it?
There are various side passages.
How heavily observed are we being?
How do you say cheese it?
I just want to grab these two.
I gotta hit the can real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start power walking, mumbling some excuses. I used to do this in the army all the time. It's, some NCO calls you, you're like, what? And you look the wrong way, right? Ah, okay, and then you start walking that way. Every day I did this, and it worked like a charm. Every day I got out of work doing that, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. And I'm just gonna start power walking down one of these sideways, and yeah.
Okay.
Wow, inspirational.
Hey, he's getting away.
Ah!
Hey, you get over.
The wrong way.
What kind of? Are we in a hallway?
Yeah, you turn down. It looks like a hallway leading to a bunch of barracks.
I'm casting grease behind us.
Okay. You cast grease behind you. You take a left. You take a right. You pass a training room. You pass an armory. You pass a couple barracks. There's stairs that go up and down. Everything's pretty ghetto and unfinished looking, kind of unhewn stone, but made of bones. It's all. If you ran in here, it'd be easy to trip on something.
I'm changing the plan.
There was a plan.
I'm gonna grab
you
Dave,
do hear birds falling.
and I'm
and
gonna
stumbling.
start slapping
Excellent.
Dave. And then I'm taking his hat.
What the fuck?
That's fair.
Hat of
And
disguise.
I'm turning into a normal bird person.
Ooh.
To back up Adrian with
Oh.
his bullshit.
You had a
brown
hat of
ass.
disguise this whole time, and you weren't using it?
I'm too short. I would have still been
Oh,
obviously not a
my
bird.
God, Dave. You're the worst.
I want to look like a crotchety old bird who has no business being alive.
When Robbie takes the hat, I become slightly less attractive.
Awesome.
It's like we turn off a Snapchat
Yeah,
filter.
I have my Tinder profile on.
Okay. So you round a corner and you find yourself in kind of a bit of a nicer hallway.
Hello, Creole.
This one has carpets and wall hangings in it, and there's some more state bedrooms off to the side, and there's double doors at the far end. You see two white birds standing guard here.
We don't want to be here.
Oh, sweet, you marched yourself straight to Kesha.
God damn it!
You can get that promotion after all.
I don't like this.
Dude, go get your promotion.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Promotion to fucking cat food.
I say we go the other way.
Yeah, let's go a different way. Is that possible?
Well, there
No,
are
is there a
rooms
better
you could
door?
duck into right now. You hear people coming from behind.
Yes, let's try to duck into a room.
Okay. We're gonna duck into a room.
Oh, you need to upgrade to full-blown Scooby-Doo antics.
Oh yeah.
Doorways. Sacre bleu.
Chakra bleu. Yes. Okay. You hear talking. I don't know what we're going to do about these humans. They have the Palladia. You see walking past a very, very colorful bird with gear. You hear the swaying of metal pipes and equipment. Surrounding this bird are they're kind of hunched, fat, green feathered birds that are stalking down the hallway going to this main room.
We never seen green birds before.
No.
I've seen no green ass
I'm
bird.
becoming a green bird.
Okay.
But they're like hulky, right?
They're hulkish, yes.
Decrepit green bird.
Decrepit green bird, awesome.
I'm
Alright.
retired.
You hear also down the hall, someone's running. Jellicle birds! Jellicle birds! The jellicle birds have found them! They have, you hear a meeting coming from the main room where Kesha's like, calm down, stop, I don't want to hear that. Stop coming out your mouth with your blah blah blah. Zip your lip like a padlock.
That's it. That's it. That is it. That is it. I'm casting Disguise Self, and I want to look as stately as possible.
Okay.
Even more stately than Kesha.
Oh my god.
Are you still bird?
Yes, yes. A
Okay.
bird.
You go like Elton John bird.
I'm gonna go. I will be a foreigner bird from a faraway bird kingdom.
The white bird
to
kingdom.
set these filthy local birds in line. These provincial birds.
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
With Elton John glasses, right?
Yeah.
They won't take you seriously
Yeah.
unless you look like Elton John.
Okay. I have no idea what's gonna happen. We'll see.
Have I seen a rainbow bird?
Kesha.
She's a rainbow bird?
I want you to imagine her in one of her crazy music videos where she's wearing like shattered rhinestones, boas,
You know that, but a bird.
all sorts of crazy color makeup and all this shit.
So is that
But
what
a
I look
bird.
like?
Like tattoos and stuff on her beak, right? Like all this.
Is that what I look like now? A rainbow bird?
Did you go for one of those? Okay, so but you want to be more ostentatious,
Yes.
but more dignified.
I want to be their version of nobility.
Okay.
More noble than even noble Kesha.
Oh my god. All right.
Like Liberace bird?
Okay. Let's just
Pretty bird curry?
think about rhinestones. We're talking 50 rhinestones per feather here.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of glitter.
Yeah, you were so shiny you would upset a disco ball.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, do you have prestidigitation? Can you make a disco ball that is perpetually above you?
I don't have prestidigitation.
I
A
do, but I
shiny
don't
disco
have
ball,
it.
ball.
I want to be a brown ass bird.
A
But-
minute ago you were a green bird.
I want to be wearing a meat dress.
Okay, we're going Lady Gaga meat dress. John, what's happening? What's going on?
This is worse than Jellicle birds. That's possible.
Hey,
but...
when are we making our move?
Right now.
What's your move?
And I'm gonna march in there
Oh, fuck.
with Dave in tow and Robbie. Robbie's not on the leash anymore.
No, I'm like one of your.
Your coterie.
No, I'm your like herald who announces you when you come in.
Oh, you're going to announce them?
Personal umbrella holder.
I'm gonna announce. you.
Okay, razzle / meat dress.
So I need you to make
Listen here,
fake name from a fake tribe.
Oh,
Big Dick Tribe.
Fuck. Alright, here we go.
Birdtopia?
Further,
Just throw that out there.
He's gonna die.
for the record, without the hat of disguise, I also look fairly ostentatious. I've got the
Oh yeah, I know your outfit.
the fucking gold chains all up on my shit.
Yep.
I want to be
You're a dignitary's toilet scrubber.
Sir Reginald.
I am a high class slave.
Blimperton. Sir Reginald Blimperton. And I want to be fat. I want to be fat. Yes. Yes.
Easy.
Yes, I like it. Yes. Sir Reginald Blimperton of
The Chelsea Peacocks.
Birdtopia? What are you writing?
I'm writing on my Herald speech.
He's really getting prepared. Dave, you're the umbrella holder's umbrella holder.
Personal umbrella holders. Personal.
I hold the scroll that he reads from to announce him.
There it is. Yes. All right. Well, we're giving.
Actually writing a speech. I'm alarmed by this.
Speech! Speech! Your balls are out, right?
Sure.
Mine are.
So when I sat down and wrote D&D, or this game, I didn't expect any of this.
And you have like some sort of horrible genital piercings, right? Like a chain going through your scrot.
Oh.
Like a scrot chain.
All right.
Oh.
I'm going in, I'm pushing everyone out of my way. Pushing them on the floor.
Ah, what's this? What is this?
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Where's Kesha? Kesha here.
Kesha's sitting on a throne.
Shut the fuck up! Listen to me! Listen! I present you! Wheezy! Blimpy Wimpy! The Magnificent from Birdtopia! Holder of the 7 Secret Challenge from the moon! And he brings forth our gay boy slave Cindy! He will now fondle his balls! Then Adrian comes out, and Dave is...
Cross it, flip it, reverse it.
Testicular torsion.
Alright, man, I set the stage, so what you got?
Dude, I'm gonna give you 200 for that.
Oh
that was
my
amazing.
god.
Oh. Dude, I'm dying.
What did you call me? Sir Wheezy Blimpy?
Yes,
Easy blip.
Sir Wheezy Blimpy Wimpy of Birdtopia!
Alright. Most of the birds are startled, frightened. A few of them start to bow. One's on the floor pecking.
Fucking should.
Kesha looks nonplussed.
she's got nothing.
Kesha snaps a few claws. The local servants very quickly produce chairs
Oh yeah.
and push them up for you. Foods and supplies and caviars and crappy wine glasses are brought out.
Flip the chair around and just rest your nuts on it. Just your nuts.
No. A small bird comes out with a platter to hold the nuts.
I support the platter.
Okay, there you go.
Oh.
And I slap the small bird away if he thinks he's worthy.
He scrapes feathers off.
You're not weird.
Yeah, there's still feathers in the air. They puckered so hard that feathers burst from rear ends.
Should Adrian get a bluff check at some point?
Yeah, we're gonna do
With
that.
like plus 35 or something?
We're gonna do that right now. Okay.
Do you have any
Wow.
idea what you set to accomplish?
Sir Blimpy Wimpy, visiting us from far off Birdtopia. A land so grand and fine that I haven't even heard of it.
And I'm gonna adjust my monocle with disdain, of course. And
Why wouldn't you?
I'm gonna inform this filthy Kesha that I, Ambassador Sir Wheezy Blimpy Wimpy of Birdtopia, have been sent here to inform you that the jelly bellies, the jellicles, must be dealt with. It is imperial decree from Birdtopia.
Jellicle birds!
Yes!
The most jellicle bird. The jellicle ambassador is here at the same time. Talking.
What?
Silence!
I'm just gonna go slap him. What is this man? What is this bird doing here? What jelly bellies in this court? I'm just gonna keep slapping him, and I'm just gonna. Yes, I'm just gonna demand that he be detained.
The jellicle bird tries to flee. After you demand that it be detained, the local birds capture it.
Yes.
And they
Yes.
walk it out of here. Hello. Theo's frightened. He's so scared that he had to come towards the noise.
The entire time Adrian's running around making a ruckus, I am scurrying underneath him, supporting the nuts.
They cannot be dropped under no
And as
circumstance.
he approaches the jellicle bird to slap it, I simultaneously slap its groddle
Oh, brilliant.
with the unsupporting hand.
I'll give both of you guys 100 as well.
Wow.
Okay, yes, so the jellicle bird has been captured, taken away. Kesh is leaning back. I always had my suspicions. Coming out their mouth with their blah blah blah.
And
Sir Whippy Blimpy, you have not had Din Din yet. Shall we? Bring forth the Din Din!
Well, yes, tick tock on the clock. Party never stops. I got some scissor. All right, Kesha agrees it is time. It is time to feast. It is Din Din time, and big old platters of looks like possibly cooked slith. It's hard to say.
You only eat off of nude Dave.
Are brought out. And the party don't stop till I get here. Now, Kesha wants to know about the fabulous new land of Birdtopia. It must be splendid. I haven't seen it yet.
Birdtopia.
Perhaps if you improve your attire, you will receive an invitation.
Is that the ball holder's ball holder talking to me?
Dissed by the ball holder's personal ball holder.
Oh my goodness. David.
What was it?
David.
I'm stepping
There,
forward.
no, it's too late. There's a tube pointing at you. You see a claw going to the activation trigger.
Oh boy.
You know what goo is headed. In fact, you've been hit by this
I've
goo
been
before.
gooped before.
You've been gooed before.
Just fix the...
I'm breaking.
But he had to run his mouth.
I'm breaking a chair over Dave's back.
Oh!
Shut the fuck up, David! Yes, I will join in on this, and I'm just gonna start beating the shit out of Dave.
The entire time I am being beaten, I am doing my best to still
Hold
support the
balls.
nuts.
Okay, yes.
It goes too far. I apologize.
50 points all around. You did manage to save the... Cash is like, wow.
Almighty.
All right.
By merely beating him to death with furniture, you have saved
Saved him
his
from
life.
dying.
D8 of chair damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I have taken 6 damage.
There you go.
What about Adrian's beatings?
How many chairs did you break over?
Oh no.
Dave, take another.
Okay, so the party don't stop, and alcohol is flowing. They bring in some of those water worms. They're spraying water all over the place. Oh, how decadent.
Yes. Yes.
That's not even decadent.
Hey, tell her about the sacred chalice.
There's 7 of them.
She asked about Birdtopia.
Ah, yes. The sacred chalice of Birdtopia
Ah.
is actually a human anus sculpted to our pleasure. There are 7 sacred chalices of Birdtopia.
We have the best one. We've got the best ball set.
What's your bluff?
Plus,
I give Adrian +2.
plus,
I'm like that guy who backs him up. Right behind
with
you.
Robbie's
Just hype man.
+2, plus 13.
Okay, all right. I see. Okay, so the evening is wearing on. The alcohol is flowing. Everyone's drinking, partying. People want to hear about Birdtopia. People are asking about where you got the slave. They remember seeing the slave before with the Drapan caravan.
I will tell them.
You captured our enemy warrior.
Yes.
Too easy.
Yes.
Too easy.
They attempted to mug us. The
the names of them.
That sounds like them.
Yes.
All right, yeah. You guys have bluffed your way. Party continues. Is there anything you want to do?
Theo.
Wait, are they talking? Was the handsome wizard ever brought up?
You know what? They did. They mentioned a
Handsome?
little goblin thing, a scrotum wizard, and
Goblin's a bitch boy. I'm gonna hype up the wizard. Oh, he put up a big fight, and he cast magic missile, and we had to get out of there. It was horrible.
Kesha starts to get the 1,000-yard stare because she's fought you guys before. Yes, they're quite difficult. I wonder where they came from. We'll get them, though, and they're Palladia, too.
Yes, the Palladia.
And you know something? The Jellicles were saying they had the Palladia.
Yes, this is true.
What?
Yes. Yes.
What? But then why would we arrest the Jellicles?
They must be killed. Yes. It must be taken. They're out of control.
Are they going to use the Palladia for themselves?
Yes. That is why I'm here to tell you this. That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. These jelly bellies must go.
Okay, Kesha gives orders to assemble the Bagul war parties, and that the word is the Jellicles can't be trusted.
Yes.
They can't be trusted. On the word of Lord Wheezy
Blimpy
Wimpy.
Holder of the
They have they even admitted to having the Palladium.
Yes.
The guy just showed up and told us about
Yes, the nerve. The nerve.
it. They're rubbing their beaks in it.
Outrageous.
All right, so the war party's getting ready. It's going to launch in the morning.
Yes. It is time to feast. Yes.
How long is your disguise going to last?
Well, it's 40 minutes every time I cast it.
Sir, we must go powder your nose.
Yes.
We must use the little bird's room.
What's the biggest one you have?
Where he yeses it out.
Yes.
I was just about to get back to you, but it's okay.
I got this.
I'll go to the powder room whenever necessary, and I can do this 7 times.
Okay, you have to do it 3 times.
Okay.
To keep up.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting late now.
I'm gonna ask about our quarters. Are they prepared? The
Oh, yeah,
finest room in the palace.
You walked past them before.
Oh.
The staterooms. They're up this hall.
It's bedtime, sir.
Yes.
Okay, Kesha also takes herself to bed. You can hear a tick-tock as she walks down the hallway.
Awful.
I need to memorize more Kesha songs.
No,
if
you
we're
don't.
gonna-
You
if we're
did-
gonna-
you
if we're
did-
gonna do
you
this.
did plenty good.
No, I need more. No. All right, I'll do more. Okay,
Fine.
so she goes to bed. You guys go to bed.
Wait, I need to set up Cindy.
You hear the
Set up
screams
my dog
of
bed.
the Jellicle bird, who, as he's being tortured, sings and is tortured
Oh, God.
in key. Oh! A Jellicle bird! Oh! Not that feather!
Dave, can you
Awful.
watch?
Yeah.
Also, the signal for anyone coming in is. That's the signal if Adrian needs to do disguise.
Cast alarm around the room and set the sound to imitate that.
Very nice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So okay, I see.
Because you have a couple of disguises.
Alarm!
Yeah. Just in case you can wake up and.
Robbie, somewhere around 2 in the morning, you hear this.
Wait, I'm gonna make sure it's the right one because it was very intricate. Nah, he missed the 3rd tap. Back to sleep!
Perfect. All right.
Is someone trying to get in?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
Dave's
am
awake for the first watch.
Yeah. Your alarm goes off.
Yes. I
Do I hear it?
juggle the balls a little bit.
Yeah, it wakes all of you up.
Okay, then I'm under. Is there a blanket?
Yes.
Yeah.
Under the covers, I will perform disguise self.
Okay.
I will
Midnight crawlers.
check
too?
the door.
There is a
Who the fuck is it?
there's a green slith with a nightcap for you. Oh, are you all okay? He's looking in.
What do you want?
Ooh.
How dare you, Mr. Are you? Sir Weezy Blimpy Wimpy of Birdtopia, holder of the 7 chalices of Birdtopia.
I'll just leave this here. And he's gone. All right, yeah,
Damn it.
but he was looking at you pretty hard.
Why'd you scare him off? We could have had sex with him tonight.
We can have sex with him tomorrow.
Dave, go get him quickly.
Oh, he's gone.
Aww.
He was one of the green birds. And
I've
I
seen him. His
know.
Blowick is not that great.
all right.
Yeah, John's turn.
Yeah, John. Gary Gobbo is back. Gary Gobbo,
Did some pocket rooting.
Arrow.
Found nothing except some pemmican. Lunch on that real quick.
Yes.
And there's how many other shells in here?
There's like 3 in here.
Alright, let's see. If I'm not mistaken, these guys will try and whisper at me if they notice me, which they don't go out of their way to notice very hard. Okay, yeah, I'll just do some oh, wait, I know. Just hide amongst the invisible. I know where they are, and they don't hurt me when I touch them. So I'm just gonna get right in between the 2 Palladia. Hey, come over here. I'm just gonna do the Hogan, make my ear nice and visible, so that if they want to come whisper, they will touch into the invisible Palladia.
Okay. Exactly what you think happens.
All right,
They
more
come
pocket
to
rooting.
They come to the sound. They poke and they get the burned eyes. You find in one pocket there's a couple coins, some silver coins. You find five silver coins on them.
Pocket change,
You
okay.
do find a key.
Brilliant. Hopefully to this door.
It's a
find
big
out.
brass clunky key.
All right, let's just get this. Oh, is this a big enough keyhole to pop my peeper through and take
Yes.
a look on the other? Yeah, let's take a look through there. Wait till it's safe before I go about unlocking
The
anything.
jellicle birds are in a big silk pile
Oh, God.
in the courtyard. They look like they've been tuckered out. You still see feathers.
One way or
floating to the
another, they'll
ground.
be dealt with.
The wind is picking up.
All right, I have little time to act then. Got to unlock this door, and I need to sneak about and see if I can find Tambay Lumbar. That guy.
Lumbar is in the lumber yard. No.
It's in my
He's
lower
been-
back.
He's been taken away. He's been chained, covered in feathers. They painted purple and green. And he's asleep.
And the other birds are tuckered out. Or is he? How surrounded is he?
He's surrounded by sleeping birds.
Oh, they're sleeping.
There are
Sleeping,
some
sleeping.
watch up on the wall, but they had a orgiastic style party in the evening. You don't know what kind of fluids are on your lambeck.
That's his problem. All right. So I gotta go, and this is more of a move. It's hide and move silently, which you have my shit. Oh, you don't have my shit. Here's my shit. I need to get close to Tembeck, and I need to try and rouse him. Now I put ear protection in him, so I'm just gonna tap him a couple times.
Let's see
If I can
exactly.
get that close.
Roll me a luck and let's see how he responds to being aroused.
So John's in the storage yard?
12.
Yes, he's in the courtyard at the moment.
I'm gonna do the following. And I'm gonna investigate his chains.
Okay.
Would this be, are they manacles, like lock chains, or just tied around him sort of chains?
He has manacles, and then a bunch of chains have been wrapped around him. You notice that the chains that have been wrapped around him, if one simply slips out of them, would just fall to the ground.
Alright, now that would be a noisy affair, so I must prepare to catch the chains with my gobbo hands and try and get them so they land on this part of his human feet.
Okay.
You know, so as not to hit the ground and make a bony
I'm gonna make this a move silently, because that's the skill. Okay.
And do I get a bonus from use rope in this particular instance as a synergy?
I will. Yeah, I'll give you a bonus to that.
It's a +2.
It's chain,
Any
not rope, but
synergies
it's basically the same thing.
Any synergies are a +2 thing.
Yes, certainly. Hello, Dweer.
Lose weight!
Indeed. There's been one aggressive, vitriolic, weird D&D
So
session.
the only way to deal with these weird birds is to out-weird
Weird
them.
them. You know what? Really
We're
genius.
just too
Bird
convincing.
culture.
No.
Shows us who the real monsters are.
Okay, you get the chains off him without making any noise. The birds are rolling around. A couple, two start a fight in the far corner of the courtyard.
Alright.
And they're slapping each other.
Where do they got the sun shard?
They got the sun shard chained up, also in the far corner of this courtyard.
Okay. I'm gonna have him go to the sun and the yaks are down in storage, or the yaks are up here?
The yaks are in storage with the cart.
Alright, I'm gonna pull one of his ear protections out. Alright, mate, just stay in some cover near the shard, alright? I'm gonna bring the yaks up here, make it look like an accident. They just wandered out here. And, is there a bat gate? So I need to get out of here before the storms arrive.
There are two other ways out into Wormways.
Okay, survival check to figure out which direction is which. I want to go on a wormway going this way.
Okay, we can figure that out pretty easily. How is your survival?
You tell him.
Okay. All right, you feel like you know which way to go.
All right, and then so yeah, is there anywhere he can hide? I will use my eye for hiding places to direct him to one. I need him to be relatively near the.
There are
the
side
shard.
passages, but you don't know if birds are coming up and down them or not.
All right, just carry the chains over there and act slumped over and chained up for a while.
Okay.
And you'll know what to do. Which is, by the way, run to the sun shard and blind the gate guards. I'm going to disable the gate and bring the yaks up here. Not in that order. Reverse that order. I gotta get those yaks and compel them to come up to us.
Okay. So
Flip it, reverse
you
it,
go to
something
handle the
yes,
yaks. You get them out of the storage
I
yard
can't have them mooing, so I must give them delicious moss to munch.
as they move. Okay,
Yes.
that's an idea. That is an idea.
Must be
Every time they're about to move,
silent, gentle yak.
you just jam more moss in their mouth.
Okay, you get up to the stone shard.
Now I will remain hidden beneath. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep the yaks here. Stay, gentle yaks. I need to go disable the mechanism on the gate, or it just opens from the inside with a mechanism of some sort, right?
They're just big wooden doors.
Oh, brilliant. All right, we'll just have the yak push them open. I'm gonna go get Lambeck. Let's get the shard. We're moving. Hopefully before they wake up. Let's go.
Okay. Lambeck comes. Okay. He is arranging the chains. Right at about this moment, your luck runs out. A bird spots you, and
Is there an initiative for me to? How far away is he? What tower?
there's a pile.
Okay.
There's a pile of them. You're sitting in a courtyard with maybe 50 of these birds.
Yeah.
There are probably several dozen more on the walls nearby. One squawk goes up. Perfidy! Jellicle birds!
Oh, thank God. While he's doing his long intro, I'm gonna get the shard and prepare to start blinding.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh wait,
so-
I'll have him do the blinding. I will handle the yaks.
Okay, so you'll handle the yaks. Tambeck, like a 50 cal gunner,
Because he must really hate these guys by now.
plays with his chains, points a beam of light at
Go
that
Rambo
bird.
on him.
That bird, he's done it so well that bird bursts into flames. Jellicle, ow! All the other birds get up and are distracted by the bird on fire.
All right, we need to have these yaks full speed out these doors. Just butt them open with their yaki
Oh,
heads.
wait, no, they see you. Okay, they're coming for you, but you're going to the door.
Yeah, we just want to blind in that direction and travel real fast in the other yak style.
Rumple Tumskin, Rumple Teaser, get your Weezer.
Yaks, go!
Yaks, go!
Let's go faster.
All right, let me see what happens to you. Okay, John, 16 birds are on your cart.
Like literally on top of it,
It's
or
like Mad
They
Max.
As in
have
pursuing.
leaped onto your cart. They're dancing at you, flapping in your face, making it hard for you to command your yak.
Thrusting in your general direction.
They're now fighting with Tambeck for the chains.
Jesus, all right, I got to start killing birds.
Are your ears plugged?
No, but they're not whispering at me, right? They're
Oh no, now
is
they're
singing
they're
count as
they're
whispering?
sing whispering at you now. I need a will save from you, my friend. You're starting to feel a little jellicle yourself.
Oh no, that's the worst of all things, and my will is not great. 11. Not great. No, 12. Plus 2.
All right, on Team Rescue John.
No. This is Team Nightcrawlers, Hot Cocoa,
Yeah, Nightcrawlers. Hot
in our
Cocoa.
royal suite bedroom, living it up.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
nice. This is really nice.
Yeah.
Who's winning Nightcrawlers, by the way? We keep score.
We play for
Is
keeps.
it how many penetrations per minute? Is that
General jousting.
general? Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so I probably failed that will. I only had 12.
John, Rumpletumskin, Rumpleteaser, Feather, Feather, Big Old Weezer.
Right, of course.
No, he's one of them.
As long as I stay on the cart, that's better than not being on the cart.
Everything starts to look taffy, cotton candy.
Angelical.
You're angelical. You're going down a long path. There are Snuffleupagus
multiple.
pulling a cloud that you're on. There's a beard, and it sounds like and it looks like the sun is up in the sky above you, and the beard is playing with your jellicle birds.
I must remain near the sunlight.
Okay.
Sun's the place to be. I have vague memories of vacationing on the sun.
Yes. All right. So what would you like to do? It feels like you're on a moving cloud.
And the beard is harangling? What is the beard
It
doing?
looks like the beard is struggling with some jellicle bird focals.
I love this beard. I need to help this beard.
Okay.
This beard is where it's at. Anything that fucks with the beard gets a shankin'. A shankin', I tell you.
Okay. Your jellicle candy cane, which sprays red taffy where it strikes, dances a flitter amidst the jellicle birds. They seem to laugh and clack and scream.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I gotta protect this beard, man. I don't know why, but this beard is very dear to me.
Indeed. Okay, Rumpletumtugjob shows up and is talking to
Rumple foreskin.
Rumple foreskin. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the manic death fight on the moving cart.
It's like Mad Max. It's great.
It is, yeah, but more LSD.
Weird.
And we're gonna go back to Team B. So you guys are having gay cloaca bird sex.
Hey, you don't know what Nightcrawlers means. It could mean anything.
We don't.
Could totally not be gay sex. It could be anything.
Isn't it? You crawl
I mean-
around like worms in the night.
Yes, at the very least, it is that. So.
At the very least. Alright, you
If
guys
a
want
couple of tips touch, nobody's gonna say anything.
You guys gonna go back to sleep?
Yeah. Wait, maybe we should talk about our plan tomorrow?
You should probably do it sometime.
It could be a good idea
Hey.
instead of just freeballing
Both
it.
of you need spells back.
Free
Yeah,
balling
we'll do that in the morning.
worked oddly well.
Adrian, why don't we just take over this fort tomorrow? It's our fort now.
And we'll just send them on this hokey.
They're already leaving in the morning.
Yeah.
Bird murder.
We'll just be like, oh, we gotta stay behind and, do stuff.
One of those
Maintain
giants limbs
organization,
is in
chain
there
of
somewhere.
command.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're gonna find they wasted their march.
Well, I must sleep.
Sucking on my titties.
Okay.
I wanted me.
Colin.
Alright,
All
so
the time.
you guys go back to sleep. Is anyone gonna watch?
Fungo.
How far into
Wait,
my first watch was it?
Fuck. Did we bring Fungo with
Yeah,
us?
he's been with us.
They were they just thought part of your slave coterie.
What?
Actually, the most normal.
Fungo's my court jester.
Dave's gonna take the first watch, and then Saki's gonna take the second.
Well, Fungo doesn't have to sleep.
Fungo's
Fungo's
gonna
gonna
take
have
the
the
third.
And first and second. So,
Let's be real. How sensate is Fungo?
Fungo,
Does
keep
he-
an eye out for anything weird. Keep an eye out for any. Just keep an eye out.
Does Fungo have spot and listen? How long does the alarm last for?
Long enough
Fungo has
Do you have to
yes,
recast
spot
it?
and listen.
Oh,
Plus 6 for each.
Hey,
Do you
alright,
have to recast it, or is it
Fungo's
still on?
Fungo,
I
you can
believe I have
use.
to recast it.
Fungo can sneak.
What can't Fungo do?
He can sense
He's
motive.
more useful than me. That's
Well, he can't fight and he can't cast any spells, but
Wilderness lore.
He's the heart of this team now.
I'm pretty sure I can
Gonna
cast
have to
alarm
agree.
and
Abandoning
make it
society.
last the whole night.
Fungo now.
It's gonna live in a hole in the ground with Fungo.
Right at the rest of the campaign in a hole in the ground with Fungo.
Farming fungus. Dave's gonna cast alarm, I guess, to help
Yep.
with the watches.
In a 40-foot by 40-foot by 40-foot cube.
every time someone walks down the hallway, the alarm goes off.
You're just gonna get the whole room you're in, or
Yeah.
Oh no, your room isn't that big.
No.
Every time someone goes down the hall, your alarm goes off.
Turn that shit off!
Isn't there a door
I'm replacing
separating
the sound
room?
with TikTok.
Oh, yeah, even worse.
25 and
Are
yes.
there any chairs in our room?
Yeah, there's chairs.
I'm gonna break one over Dave's back.
Ah, my body!
Killing Dave here. He's not that robust.
I'm building up his DR.
Of course, yeah. Shoot him with the 22s. To build
Somebody
up resistance.
please give me a straight razor. I need to shave in the morning.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you damn
Dave, your new clown baby.
Yeah, clown. No, let's pop that shirt off, Dave.
The shirt.
I don't get that reference.
This is more sunny
Clown
bullshit.
baby.
Okay.
For some reason, they always want to get his shirt off.
Oh, such a good song. Okay. Okay, next morning rolls around. No one else tries to interfere with you in the night. You hear the Bagul clan.
Bagoo.
They are preparing their claws and their crappy weapons and their gear.
Bagoo, yes.
Kesha is on a palanquin being hauled by slave animals, and they march off to go fight the Jellicle
Do they even
fortress.
check on us before they leave?
No!
Fuck yeah.
Dude, we should go find their their treasure room. Or
So
something.
did they all go? Are there people still here?
There's a garrison that remained.
How much? How big?
You gonna take time and go find out?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna do our spells in the morning. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna. So when I wake up, I'm gonna do my 15 minutes jerking off, and then get my spells back. Once Robbie's done with his, I'm gonna cast the disguise.
I still got the hat
Same
on.
Sir Wheezy BB, Sir
Blimpy,
Wheezy
Blimpy,
Blimpy Blimpy of Birdtopia.
Older of the 7 children.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will just. I'm just gonna fucking get.
Wait. Let me.
I need a
announce
notebook or something. A
Let me-
notepad.
it. I got paper.
Yes. And do you have a pen?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna go out into the hallway. Don't even care if there's anyone in the hallway. I'm just gonna announce Wimpy Blimpy.
Okay, there are 2 shells that look like the janitor crew.
Hey, listen! There's someone coming out this door, and you gotta pay attention. Wimpy Blimpy! Hold her! You know the whole spiel.
You know the rest. You come in. What the song "Hot Chip"? Remember that? All right, you come out. The shells. They both seem pretty impressed. One claps.
Yes! And this is also another classic move in the army. Is to get a notepad and a pen. A clipboard. Yeah, clipboard.
So that's
he's
official looking.
got a scrap of wood and one piece of
Yes.
paper.
Awesome.
Pen.
And you just wander around the brigade footprint, just writing bullshit. And if anybody looks at you funny, you look at them and you start writing shit. And then you just walk away. I'm telling
Give
you.
him the eyebrow.
Tried and true.
Let's go to the throne room!
Yes!
Okay, you go to the throne room. There is one fat green bird sleeping in a reclining chair.
Wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up! Do you know what is happening?
You're late!
You are in the presence of Wimpy Blimpy! Secret chalice and whatnot! 7!
How dare you sleep through the most important moment of your life!
That's it. You know what?
I'm killing this
I'm
bird.
stabbing him. I'm pulling out my knife. Hey, help me out here.
I guess we're gonna start him up. I guess is there witnesses? I mean, who else is here?
Does it matter at this point? He starts stabbing.
I'm gonna gently support Robbie's balls through his endeavor.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. So when you break in screaming,
So you woke him up to stab him.
I'm not very good at stabbing him, to be honest, though.
All right. All right.
A little
yeah.
stab.
Yeah. So the this bird flips backwards, feathers exploding as it freaks out. You get so angry and incensed, you start stabbing it. It's not even upset. It's just more scared. It's trying to run. It stumbles and falls as it's running. Are you gonna finish it off?
Yeah, just to seal the deal, is there nobody else here?
Nah.
Just cast blindness on him and then just stab him to death.
I'm sorry, wrong. I didn't mean it. Around the clock.
Let me with me. Chalices.
All right.
This disrespect has consequences!
you kill this bird real good.
You could have done this with witnesses. I don't think it would have made a difference.
I don't know. It just went this way. Hey, we gotta.
These things
It just went
happen.
this way.
We gotta make sure we cover all our angles. We're gonna go up the Saki, open up his beak, and start shoving the green bird down his throat.
Green bird's
Green bird is a big.
way too big for that.
Damn it! All right,
It's like Saki size, right?
I'm gonna cut off his feet.
All right.
A reverse Bakalulu, he tried not to rape us, or...
God damn it.
Yeah.
Is there like a bed or something in here? Where
there-
are we?
You're in
It's a
the throne room.
Oh, the throne room.
Yeah, there is a giant pile of pillows next to the throne that the throne is sitting on.
There's a rug, you just gotta sweep him under the rug. Big
Yeah,
lump, big
yeah,
bloody lump
we'll
under
put
the
him-
rug.
We'll put him in the pillow pile.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, God.
It already smells pretty bad in here, so.
We gotta find the treasure room, man.
Yeah, okay. Is there... So nobody else is in this throne
See, the
room?
plan has changed
The-
again.
no, the shells were cleaning the main bedrooms.
Okay, well, first, I need to get an account of the garrison first.
All right. So, are you gonna go back out to the fortress, or are you gonna stay in? If you get an accounting, you're gonna have to go outside.
Outside of the fortress?
No, outside of
this
these.
building.
Oh,
You're in the noble halls. The
Yeah,
portion
yeah.
of the
I just
pal-
want to wander around the whole fucking fortress and just
Yeah.
looking at people. Right. I'm actually writing down what the fuck's here though.
Okay.
But
And we gotta keep an eye out for any rooms of note, like treasure rooms.
yeah, I'm just gonna fucking
Or very
basically.
dangerous looking.
I want to take like a 20 on search on this whole fucking fortress. It's been like the whole fucking day, just going around the fortress. I want an account of like everyone that's fucking here, all the supplies I can find,
Okay.
all that shit.
Yes, through bluster and madness, you did kill the noble bird that was left here to administer the plays.
Oh,
So he was the one who was in charge.
does he have papers?
You know what? He did not have papers. He did have a signet ring.
Just wear his
that's-
skin
that-
crudely.
That's a Bagul clan.
I'm taking that off.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
it's going to when people.
Bagul
Okay.
clan
Signet ring.
ring.
It's made of brass and copper. It menaces with spikes of bird shit. If anyone gets that reference.
No,
No one's ever played Dwarf Fortress?
no, no
Huh?
one plays Dwarf
What?
Fortress.
Despite your efforts, I am nerdier than thou. By far. Oh wait, no, you've played Dwarf Fortress,
What?
you
What'd
lying
you-
sack of shit.
Well, I didn't even know what the
So
fuck you
anytime
said.
they rando an art.
Anytime they
Gives you
anytime they rando an artifact, things tend to have spikes of this or tassels of that.
Oh yeah, Rimworld stole that.
They stole it good, but it's a good thing to steal. Okay, yeah, so you spend the day. You are now in impromptu command of the fortress. There's a garrison of 45 regular brown birds, 5 of the white-feathered cleric birds. There are probably a few hundred shells that are working the hinterlands. They're farming, doing various jobs. You see people taking the water worms into storage and then out of storage because they have to go and there's a
Water them. Water the worms.
There's a
Squeeze
process.
the worms.
There's a process by which the worms free range and then re-up their water stores.
Yeah, moss the worms.
They're harvesting spider webs. They're doing all sorts of domestics. Inside the fortress, you find barracks, armories with their various equipment. So there's shields and weapons that are made for these birds to manipulate. You've seen them use them during that siege. You haven't seen them use them otherwise. There are some workshops. There's like a carpenter's workshop. There is a bone carver's workshop. There are kitchens down here. There are stills where they make that bird wine. You don't know what it's
Bird wine?
Well, yeah, that's what they were drinking when they were partying. You've also seen this bird wine that they What do they do here? They got berries that they pick up from the fields that they then distill. So if you take the sugar from a berry and make an alcohol, what is that called?
The closest would be a schnapps
Yeah.
of some variety.
It would be a schnapps. Okay, so you got bird schnapps.
Adrian, I got a plan to keep these birds on their toes.
Is this plan gonna change in 2 seconds?
Actually, we've had
Yes.
birdberries now.
Now shut up and go with it.
Do we encounter anyone sleeping on the job when we're doing our rounds?
In the barracks, yes.
Him! He's a witch! Kill him!
There are like 3 sleeping birds in here.
I'm just gonna point to the one who looks like he hasn't shaved in a long time.
There is one whose feathers are a little unkempt.
Adrian, we gotta.
But what's going?
We're killing this bird. Just go with it. Just go with it.
Only 44.
win! It's a win! Yes!
The bird wakes up.
This is true!
No! He's clacking.
Are we getting people in on this?
Yeah,
I'm going in with my
Other
wizard
birds,
stick.
other birds are running.
I'm just gonna
Diplomacy,
I'm
they
just gonna
owe a
start
debt
stabbing him.
to Birdtopia, and they must join in the murder or they will be next.
You get a couple birds to join in.
Why
Most
is this
run
happening?
away.
And why am I the one stabbing him?
Listen. Is he dead?
All I'm gonna say is morale's pretty low right now.
Yeah, that was the point. He's dead, right? Yeah. Take heed! There's more witches out there! You can catch them! By their telltale sign of sleeping! The sleeping man is the witch! And they must be killed!
Well, that's horrible.
All right. As you continue your appraisal of the stocks of the fortress, the number of garrisoning birds shrinks. So there's like 5 leaving. There's like they just run off into the wilderness.
But someone's gonna kill them
Significantly
in their sleep,
safer out
right?
there.
You know what? Not a one goes to sleep.
That's right. That's right, they don't.
So there's just shells lying. At the end of the day, there's just shells.
Yes. Now, did we find that treasure room?
I need some searches.
Oh, yes.
So I need tell me y'all what your searches are. Let's go around the table. I'm gonna give everyone 100 points and an extra. I'm gonna give an extra 100 to Robbie for absolutely making a mockery of my birds.
They're just so easy to be bossed around.
Is your plan just to drive them insane from sleep deprivation with the TNG?
Jesus.
They crave subjugation.
Now you can't sleep neither.
Do you have search?
I have a total plus of 3 to search.
I've got +4 to search.
I also +3, I think.
What about your fungo?
Oh, Fungo. Does Fungo have search?
You got everything else.
Yes. Let us
he
unleash Fungo and the children as extra eyes and fingers.
Yes. Okay. They are pretty good about that.
We are looking for any rooms filled with shit. Lots. Well, not little. Well, if we find a room filled with shit, I want to know about it.
Precious bird nitrates.
Are
Liquid
these
guano.
small mushrooms capable of insporing this place?
The bigger one could. The smaller ones don't spore yet.
Yeah, they have to grow up, unfortunately.
Left for a week. Came back. Mushrooms. They're just running the joint now.
Might be better that way. You could slowly conquer the upland.
You want to roll for us?
Yes.
So
go
together,
ahead and give me.
all our bonuses, it's 3, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then we have the children and Fungo.
Okay. In your searching, you find in a barracks a loose rock, and behind the loose rock there is a bird has had a private collection here of very fine white feathers. They were probably taken from a very sexy sergeant bird.
How many are there?
Through the garbage for
It
toenail
looks like 30
clippings.
of them.
Dave, write this down.
Some of them are stained.
Ah, yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's
How many
continue
of
our
them are
search.
clean?
Maybe 15.
Alright.
Okay, so you find a cache of feathers. You find a whole bunch of little hidden baggies of various coinage. Let me see.
The trumpeters are the white birds, right?
No, these
That's a unique bird from our previous sherd.
yeah. Well, those birds you did take with you. You have them in your carts back in the Fungus City. These feathers are from the sliths that are of the higher rank.
Okay.
Okay, you do find in your search a total of 485 silver pieces.
Dave, divide it.
And 32 gold pieces. That you find these under beds, under crappy feather-filled mattresses. You find these under pots of food. People have been hiding their They don't trust each other, these birds, and so everything is hidden. You find in the under the door jambs in between rooms, the door jambs move, and you find shit under there all the time. You find people have
122 each.
silver.
And I'm setting aside a similar size pile for John.
Okay.
And then gold. 30 what?
32.
Divided by 4?
Yeah.
You said it was 122 silver?
Yeah.
It's 8 each.
Math, David. Math it
It's
right
8
now.
each.
8,
Mike,
thank you.
Mike did the.
Alright, where's this Kesha stash?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting to that. Back in the main room in the throne room where you guys were in the first place, there are a bunch of side chambers that have what they consider to be treasures.
Now we're
So
talking.
in some of the rooms, there's a very, very elaborate and delicate silken bolts of cloth that are stowed away in one room. You find another room
We should take those.
full of, it looks like prison-style handicrafts, like shelves and shelves full of finely worked bone and paper, and they're all little animals. Like,
Paper?
Like
Paper.
the hell's the word for that? Origami.
Origami.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stuff like that.
origami.
Yeah. A whole room full of that.
What should I write for the silk?
Bolts of silk. They're heavy. They're like 50 pounds each. As long as this table, this around.
Those.
Is there a cart we could load up that the shells could appropriately drag?
Yeah, do they have a cart?
Oh yeah. There's in the storage yards. There's a whole fleet of carts.
Rainfall with a cart!
You can tell the shells to prepare carts for you. Okay, so they're gonna get some of their local. They have a big fat looking, like a Komodo dragon
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
that they yoke to carts every now and then when they need to do
Whoa.
this.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna keep track of this shit. So, how many pounds of fine silk?
7 bolts.
And each bolt is 50.
Each
pounds.
bolt is 50 pounds. Yeah, of very very fine silk. So that's
Silk
worth
from the
something too.
waterworks.
And then
That's right.
I guess like origami
Collection.
collection.
You might have to pack those very carefully in crates.
Children are on it.
Those,
Okay, you got it.
And
those are for trading to the dragon.
how heavy is this collection? Or should I have charges to it, or what?
Say 100 fine pieces, 500 pounds. Well, that's the crates.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's mostly crates.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, you find another room that's a library. You learn that the birds are fond of pulp romance.
Oh God, aren't we all? All right. What are we talking here?
We're talking Danielle Steele vampire novels. We're talking.
Painting supplies?
Yes, there's a room full of painting supplies because Kesha loves that stuff.
I have one rank in the skill page.
So
No, you're
we're
right.
talking glitter, rhinestones, mosaic equipment, all of this stuff.
We have a fire going. It's all going in the fire.
Okay.
My
I'm
skills!
kidding. Go ahead. Should we take these books? How many books are there?
Oh, like 7 or 8 shelves full.
But they're all Twilight.
Well, we
even
can
more
introduce
valuable.
toilet paper to our culture.
There is a novelized version of Nuki in there.
All right, I'll take the Nuki. We'll come back to the books if we have time. What's next?
Okay, under the throne, there is a trapdoor that one of you guys rolled high enough to find. It was me. I actually think it was Adrian.
Yeah.
Wimpy, good find.
Are you going to keep it secret? Keep it safe?
There are no secrets from me. I'm always under his grundle.
That's true. Dave is there holding your balls.
Hey, look what you found there.
Okay, so I assume you're going to go ahead and open this secret trapdoor. You find a stone stairwell leading down. Further down here, there are a couple loot checks, and they're also inside.
Limbs.
Traps.
In this case, let's find out. That's
I
actually-
used to check magic.
Limbs.
Check for traps with one of Robbie's mushrooms.
no, this culture is not at the point of building traps yet.
Good.
Yet. Okay, so in a pile of usable loot, which we will go ahead and roll for in a minute, we also have what looks like, God, it looks like a big old arm. Just a big old arm.
It's going on the cart.
It's a big old arm, and you also notice that inside the arm, in like a cross-hatched pattern, are nails driven into the arm.
It's going on the cart. Let me write that down.
Well, let me go ahead and ask how the hell you're going to get it to the cart.
How big are we talking?
Shell slaves, obviously.
We're talking 30-foot long, as big around as the table. It looks like this.
Fit on the cart?
The storage room might have been built around it.
Is the arm nailed to the ground?
No. The nails are simply in the arm.
Right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna knock on it in the arm.
Well, I'd
Uh,
Gary
it
your
feels
gobbo, but I'm
cold.
fighting with a beard.
How heavy
I'm gonna
do I think it is?
see if it's.
Probably around 500 pounds.
No, that's not that bad. Can we get Shells, children, everyone to start pulling it out of here?
The doorway's not big enough.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, how could it be so obvious?
well-
It must be done.
Well, we know where it is, at least. We have to come back for it.
So obvious.
So I don't have reduce object.
Should we chop it up?
I cannot say.
I think
Oh
John
man,
wants us
I
to
almost
chop it
took
up.
steel size.
Where
too.
are they getting this from?
I think that's what John wants too.
Where are you getting this from?
All right, everyone, start a fire. Meat's back on the menu.
Damn it! He says it's obvious. Dave, you're the king of obvious. What do we do?
Describe the room again. It's a room that was built
It's under
around.
it's under the throne. It is a treasure room. It's round. In the center, there's more pillows, but amongst the pillows is this arm bent.
Message a two-way
lying
spell
here.
or a one-way?
Straighten the arm out and roll it.
You can respond to me.
The
I think
the
you're too-
widest
I think you're
portion.
too far, though.
It's
Let me
too
look at
wide
it.
to fit through that door.
Are there other doors?
We can search.
Looking for like a garage clicker.
At the moment, no. Well, we can always come back to that. I believe there's loot
Yeah,
for us to do. John, I'm gonna go ahead and give you your sheet for now.
Oh yeah, you're too far.
Damn.
This is one of my favorite parts. Is
Telling Dave to find your loot chart.
yes. Tell, in fact, Dave, do that for me right now. While I have to pull up something else.
I'm pretty good at this for some reason.
FAQ. How to get Dave to pull up your loot chart?
What
Doing
part of
this
it do you
right.
want, Ming?
The opening page, the one that gives you the D100 that tells you what different types of gear there is.
Going total rando.
Okay, so we have in and amongst bird-related. So you know birds like shiny crap. So there is crap, but in amongst the crap, your party supplies and whatnot, you find a black velvet mask, crux with citrines.
Detect magic.
This thing is not magical.
I will appraise it. Plus
Oh, it's your orgy
5.
mask.
Plus 5.
You think it's worth about 100 gold?
Adrian, take it.
You wear it to orgies. Go for the buffet.
Sure. What did you call it?
A black velvet mask with numerous citrines.
What else we got?
Curiously, you have a tiny Masterworks, a pair of spiked gauntlets.
With detect magic still on, is it just art or is it actually doing anything?
It's art.
Appraise Adrian?
Sure. Plus 5.
This is worth 300 gold. Or if you could find someone tiny, maybe
Giving
worth
it to
even more.
Dave's treasure hoard is perfect for him.
Okay.
What is it again?
It's a
Can you
Tiny
make
spike
each hand cup
decorative
one of your
gauntlets?
testicles at
that
all
sounds,
times?
That sounds good for your
You
hoard.
know, they're gauntlets. You know,
Anything else?
strings on them.
Yes, you find a set of half-plate armor. Made of steel?
I'll write it down. Half plate. I'll just go on the cart. Anything unique about this? Or just half plate armor?
It's hard to come by.
It's decorated. It looks like feathers have been incised into the steel, so it looks like it'll fit in with the slits.
And it's the second best heavy armor, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worth
Second
a decent
heaviest.
amount. Yeah.
You also have a golden flask. This one, it looks like it's been unstoppered and drunk. Whatever was in here.
What's the flask
It's
worth?
inlaid with silver designs. So it's actually quite valuable.
Adrian is.
Adrian thinks it's worth about 500 gold.
I'm thinking it.
Shit.
Golden.
It's a very, very fine little flask. Okay, so those are the treasures that you guys find. Now we're going to go ahead and roll on our chart. John, I'm going to give you a
They
roll
roll. I
on
just
this
don't have
chart.
access to it.
Proxy,
So-
blue John.
Exactly. So we're going to go around the table. Everyone need a D100.
Green is 10. 71.
Green is best.
I'll roll. Major ring of power.
Okay, get your major brain power. John, you
Oh,
dying over there?
my knees were locking up. You know.
You're sitting.
You know how it is.
How do you sit in a way that locks your knees? You have to try
His
very
legs
hard
are
to do
straight under
that.
the table.
That'll do it. All right, John, you've got a wand coming your way.
Yeah, fuck.
You mean coming my way?
We're all on medium, by the way. All right, Adrian, what's your 100?
34.
Okay, remember the first one isn't necessarily bad to get low because you got a ring.
Oh.
Oh,
ring.
major ring of
Ring
power.
power.
Interesting.
Yes, of course.
Interesting.
That's 100, I think. Wait, gotta confirm. Is this has a 0? That's a 10. Yeah, that's a 10.
10.
Super major ring power.
Armor and shields.
Fuck. All right.
Dovey Day.
28.
Oh, that may be ring as well. It is. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. It's a potion.
Yeah. Potion
You'll
of
get-
summon ring of major power.
You'll get some hand-me-downs.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and give one extra around the table. This one is going to be everyone roll a d30 and the highest gets it.
Oh, is it like a luck check or something?
Yes.
Not me.
26.
I'm trying to give an extra
Probably
to
him.
Dave.
Wow.
Oh, it goes
Damn.
to
If
Robbie.
we find anything, we'll just give it
Yeah,
to
of
Dave.
course. Go ahead and roll it. Hey, Theo.
Oh, I'm rolling these like an asshole. I need a proper d10. That's why I rolled so low. 62.
Okay, that's a scroll,
Oh,
which
nice.
is what you want.
2 scrolls.
Okay, so now everyone remember what the hell you're getting, okay?
Theo, go.
I'll fucking forget.
Get up.
We're going to start with John.
Wand.
What did you have a wand?
Oh, yeah.
19.
I mean, I got to get to the wand page.
Wand of water breathing.
Oh, well, we never have enough water. It was water we're surrounded by.
So much crap, you guys. I'm sorry. You had staff, right?
Wand.
All right.
Yeah, sure, staff.
You know,
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
take
take
his
that.
staff.
Okay, you got a wand. Ooh, brilliant.
Water breathing.
Yeah.
It is a wand of cure moderate wounds.
Oh. That replaces that guy.
I'm writing it down. Cure mod wounds.
It's got 14 charges.
Oh my god.
Wand. 14.
Cures mods. Does it harm rockers?
Excuse me?
That's a good question. Okay, so that's a great item for you guys. Moving on to Adrian.
I had a ring.
You had a ring. Okay, I gotta find where the fuck that is.
He already rolled it. It's the one ring.
It turns you
Rolls them all.
invisible, and it summons Sauron to fight for you.
Oh.
Also, it gives
To
you
fight
this free
with
homo
you.
Gardner,
Oh.
Samwise.
Oh.
Samwise Granger. It's Hermione crossed Samwise.
Nice.
Stupid fan of homies. Anobi.
Oh, that was great. There it is. Okay, what did you roll?
Ring.
I gotta roll again, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
For your My Chemical
31.
Romance shirt.
Ooh.
It's bad, dude. You don't want this.
Ring of My Chemical Romance.
I'm gonna need someone to explain to me what's Tato's Precious.
Okay.
Well, Potatoes precious. You boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I see.
So if you ever go to
Okay.
Dunland, are there
All right.
Parmain, or do they all leave?
Oh,
They're
there.
always elsewhere.
I should have been more careful with this. All right. So you've got a ring that around it's a silver band, and around the band you see incised. It looks like dudes reaching up with picks and holding on to something, right? And that design is incised around the band.
I'm going to tell Adrian what the ring does.
How do you know what it does?
I know what it does. It summons farmers. 1d20.
Can I roll a
You got sense motive?
knowledge arcana?
No, that's not how.
Spellcraft?
You need identify to figure it out.
Is that a spell?
Yes.
You can research magical items, like in a library, if you find one that describes it.
We have a library.
There is a library here.
Yeah, not a
Full
good
of
one.
A ring.
Do you just want to give him like
Did
the page
Danielle
number,
Steele speak of this ring?
Mike, and then we can figure it out later?
I'm just gonna write it down here.
Ah, okay.
The ring of Edward Cullen.
You said that there were miners holding on to something?
No,
Yeah,
farmers.
It looks like people reaching and holding with. Then it was
I
like
got a pick.
pulling a pick. Okay, we're gonna move on to Dave.
Potion.
Put it on and, you know, burn Sauron's ire already.
Roll.
Yeah. Stop being AJ and just roll.
AJ rolls fine. Just lay him on his side. 71.
A long chart.
Water breathing.
It's a medium
You
potion.
know, with alchemy, I think I
Air
can.
breathing.
I can actually figure out what it does.
Okay.
Alchemy plus 10.
It's just tequila with a giant's toenail in it.
I'm gonna start smelling it. Get ready to throw it on Dave in case it's acid.
Skyrim,
Not that kind of acid.
how come you don't get 10 giants' toes when you kill a giant? What kind of horse shit are they trying to pull?
Okay.
Giants are not very careful.
I guess not.
Razzle takes the potion from Slithix, pops the
Gets a
top,
sniff.
swirls it around, gets some bouquet. Fluffy bouquet. Sniffs it again. He tells you it's a potion of Greater Magic Fang +1.
Wait. You tell me that's what it is. I'm
Correct.
telling Dave it's a potion of spider climbing.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. Write it down, David.
And then parentheses magic fang.
Okay. Moving on
More
to
potion of spider fang.
Wibulax. You have 2 rolls. I believe the first was armor and shields.
Yeah. Come on, big money, big money.
Big prizes.
Yes. I want all the big prizes.
As soon as we come across a wall that we need to climb, oh
Do
man.
you have the identify spell?
I do, but I don't have any pearls to use it yet.
Oh, I see.
What'd you get, Rob?
32.
Okay. All right. Roll.
Need to adjust the antenna on your shirt. You're getting static.
Anyway.
Yeah.
33.
Do you mean my hair standing up, or what do you mean?
No, it just looks like television.
Oh, it's
static.
TV static. Yeah.
33.
33!
What hand-me-downs is Dave getting?
All right. Roll it again.
Ooh, 96.
Oh, fuck!
Rob
Water
is going to
breathing
learn
ass.
a spell that he might not already know.
This is armor, David.
What?
Ah, sweet. Full plate of armor breathing? Yeah!
Breathe through armor as though it were land.
All right. It's a light steel shield that has spell resistance.
Oh, that's insanely good. If
Light
only any of us use shields.
steel
I
shield
think I can use shields.
with
That's
SR.
what it
What?
says. You
Alex
can
can use shields
specifically.
also.
Yeah, but will he?
Oh, this seems like a total Alex item, right?
SR15.
Damn. And does anyone know what steel shield AC gives?
Light sealed 2.
+2, yeah.
Okay, so that's useful for him. And you have one more roll. It was for a scroll, I believe. I gotta find the scroll page.
25.
Hold on.
Water breathing.
Is use the
Shut
shield to bash magic objects in.
Yeah.
Because it's resistant to their magic.
You got a what there, Robbie?
25.
Okay, go ahead and roll again. Or give me a D4.
What is this?
Big money?
Where is it?
2. Big prizes.
2.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me a D100.
30.
Roll
This
one
is
more.
30, right, Dave?
Not 40.
Or is this 40?
That's 40.
No, that's 30.
Nah, that's 40.
Roll one more.
61.
70.
Okay. All right, now I'm gonna need 2 D100s.
Oh my god.
The scrolls, dude, every time.
You got 2 scrolls.
28. And 36.
It's 40.
Okay, you've got on one scroll. You have Gentle Repose, 3rd level spell.
Ah, sweet. Preserve a corpse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one is a spell called Heroism.
Ooh,
That's a good
Maybe
one.
use
That's a really good one.
What level is that?
Good ass.
3rd level. They're both 3rd level arcane.
Nice.
Gives like extra attack and a bunch of other bullshit.
Is that all the loot?
They're really good clerics.
Yes, that's the
Did
loot.
they have any extra monies down here?
I think we got the money already, right?
No, we found random peasant
Oh.
money.
Oh.
This is the Kesha's money, though.
Yes, down here there are 370 gold coins interspersed between the pillows, lying around. There's a couple stacks.
I'll divide it. $370?
Yes.
Of what?
Gold.
92 each.
All right. Well, there's your loot from this fortress.
Were there more carts outside?
There are carts in like dockyards.
Are there more lizard pullers?
There are 2 dragons.
We're using one.
Yes.
I want to inspect the nails and stuff in the arm.
Oh, I forgot about the arm.
Mm-hmm.
See if they can be like adjusted or moved in any way.
They're very cold to the touch.
Does it hurt?
To touch it, if you leave your hand on there long enough, yes.
Can they be removed?
You want to try?
Like give it a gentle tug.
It looks like you can possibly pull it loose.
Need a giant claw hammer.
I've got Saki.
Do we have rope?
I'll have Saki try.
Okay.
I think Saki's strength is like 18 or something.
Yeah. Saki, using his bill, is able to wrench and wiggle them free and pop them out.
Nice.
Is the arm slightly more mobile with them or without them?
It may take you several hours to discover that because there are hundreds of them
Oh shit!
Oh.
in a crosshatch pattern across the arm.
Inspecting the
Yes.
the ones we've extracted.
They lose their coldness.
We've been expecting.
They become mundane.
Yes.
While I leave Dave and Saki to the nail detail, I want to get a second cart ready.
Okay.
Wait. Were these refrigerating the arm?
I don't know.
Put them back!
I don't know, man.
They were probably a preservative.
You're in charge of getting this arm out, by the way,
I will drag it myself.
because I am setting up a decoy cart. And I'm going to load it filled with like pillows and crap and put a tarp over it.
That one dead green guy.
The one dead green guy's going to be in there. Actually, you know what? We're going to prop him up on the rings. And I'm going to give orders to the shells that they're going to just push this thing in one direction when we leave to make a decoy cart.
Okay. 50 points. Great idea.
Oh.
Okay. However, there's still no way to get the arm out of the hidden treasure chamber.
This is your job. You know this, right?
When I figure out that the nails are warming up when they come out of the body, I'm gonna stop removing them.
Okay.
Mike, can we try to grease up this hatch
What's with you and your greasing?
and slip it on through?
You could try.
Get ready. The grease is coming.
You might need many more people.
All right,
We have quite a lot of shells.
We'll assemble everyone
Okay, you can get the shells.
and try the grease plan. See if it works.
We can also try expanding the door hole a little bit.
Let's
Because
try-
it's just the shoulder joint that's too wide, right?
Well, it's fleshy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So flesh can
Compress a little
compress, and if grease is really greasy, maybe...
Going on mouse theory, grease mouse. Anywhere
Under a door
the pinky
frame.
can fit, the rest shall be shoved verily through.
Yes.
All right, we're trying it. We're trying the grease plan.
Okay. You grease up the doorway. You get your shells. It's a big team of them. They're pulling. They're pushing. They start to get slippery because grease gets on them. Bodies flying all over the place. You get the arm, the hand out, the forearm out, the elbow out, and it's stuck at the shoulder. And you pull on that, and the floorboards are breaking and falling apart. And it looks like you're getting there, but you're not quite there yet.
All right. Inspecting the door frame for load-bearing structures. Is it just a door frame, or is part of the door frame holding up the ceiling?
It's part of it is holding up the room underneath.
Okay.
So if it rips apart, this floor may collapse into the room underneath. Not the ceiling that's above
Yeah,
you.
we don't care. We'll just have everyone out of there, and we'll just keep on going until it breaks.
Okay, given another 30-40 minutes, you do break through.
Nice.
And you get through all that. Okay, you guys can get this arm through the palace section, through the halls, and onto your cart. I'm gonna go ahead and flash back over to Gary
Greasy,
Gobbo.
you can just drag it.
Oh, one more
Beard.
note before we go. On the decoy cart, I'd like to be using my painting supplies to create, decoy art. Even if it's just underneath the pile of pillows.
That's an idea. What art skills do you have?
I have paint.
MS Paint.
+2.
Okay, that's something. Dave paints some finger paintings that you would be proud of if a third grader came in with them.
I am about the same size as a third grader.
And you know what? It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, given your lack of formal education, this is really good.
Yeah.
I want to hear about this beard.
Yes.
Yeah, beard. The red taffy explodes forth.
Yes.
The
So,
candy cane.
John, in your LSD-fueled
It's more of the candy cane.
nightmare of the Eastern Front, you dance the
Always
taffy
fighting.
dance.
Always a beard.
Always a
Very
beard.
Eastern Front.
Always dancing. Eventually, your friendly bird folk go pale and fall off your floating cloud. It becomes quite peaceful, quite calm.
Ruffle beard.
Yes, you are amongst the beard.
Pick skin out of the beard.
It's warm.
Groom the
Is
beard.
John high? To my knowledge?
John's been
It's
taken.
much worse than that.
By a dragon.
John's
right?
No.
He's been-
By an awful musical number.
Yeah. He's been whispered to. The beard embraces you in its warmth. It pulls down the chain, and the sun gets closer and closer and closer. And the beard lifts you up, and you embrace the light of the sun.
the sun.
You let me tell you exactly
Adrian,
what you.
I'm just hoping that Tambek was the beard and the sun is the shard.
Andrew, where are the holes in that shirt? Where are your
It's
speed
new.
holes?
And where's your beat wine? The fuck, man?
It's a office reference?
Well, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck out of
True
here.
Family Farms.
You always take it too far, dude.
Yeah, always
Yeah,
gotta take
oh,
it too
good
far.
time. You wouldn't took it too far.
As your face touches the searing warmth, you hear the words, "The universe is change. What life? Our life
this
is
how
what
you
our
die.
thoughts make it." Indeed. Yeah, you hear that, and the fog and the fuzz seems
fog.
to drain away, and you realize you're being held by a screaming Tambek. Your face,
Awking profoundly.
yeah, he is. Your face feels like one big chunk of leather, and
You got
you're back.
Sunburned.
Wait, how'd we do?
You've been singing Jellicle for hours.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have been terrible. Where are we?
He has no idea.
Awesome. Let me figure that out.
You got away from the Jellicle fort.
Fuck!
There is a strong weather pattern behind you.
That's a Jellicle Fort problem.
They also have Kesha coming down on them soon.
Do you have
Yeah.
your Palladia though?
Yeah, the Palladia are in the cart. Are they still invisible?
You don't see him. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You thought you could worry me. You don't see them. You don't see them. Fuck, we gotta go back. I'm not fucking going back. They're invisible. They're invisible, Michael. Alright. Deal with it. Now, I believe you were giving me 5,000 XP. 50. Alright, I gotta do a survival to figure out where we're going. Because I know where we want to go. I don't want to go to this fort. I want to see if we can start making our way back to the Shroom Tower.
You want to go back to the Shroom Tower? Okay.
Yeah, I've had enough bad experience with birds for one day.
Well, I'll tell you this. You guys, you don't know this, but your friends have one of Georg's limbs. There is still another of Georg's limbs out here.
Yes, either about to be ravaged very badly by weather, or in the other
It was
fort.
covered over with bones, I think, right?
The one you found was pretty well stored.
Yeah, didn't we see one at one point that was like a mound of bones that was vaguely limb-shaped?
You might have been thinking of their early siege encampment.
I thought we did know where one of the limbs was, but it was like surrounded by birds, so we just said we're not doing that right now.
Well, your knowledge.
We've never been to either of these other two fortresses.
Yeah, John heard that there was a limb in the fort that you guys are in, and you found it in that throne room.
Georg.
I can only imagine such a nice thing would be stored in the one with 4 walls.
How did you make your Palladia invisible?
Disgust.
Where the fuck did you
No,
get that?
I remember when you found that.
It was a loot table.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Indeed. But I've had enough with birds for one day. Of course, I have no idea there's a whole army of them out there, possibly heading in my direction. But yeah, I gotta try and get back to the mushroom. These people are no doubt getting very worried by their lack of shard and Tambek and Lombard.
We too need to go to the mushroom.
With loot.
For the carts are loaded.
Okay. All right. So John navigates.
Wait, aren't the fucking chained ships?
They will eventually follow. Yes, that's a given. But I can't just wander solo into it. We gotta regroup, man. This is madness.
John wants to live.
Yeah. So John navigates through the wormways with your lumber and your hidden palladia, except for the one that's not hidden. And you boys also said you're heading back?
Yeah, once we get everything secured and get the carts
Much
ready.
more different reason of I need to store all this loot.
Are we gonna bring all the shells with us?
How many shells are there?
500, you said, right?
At least 200.
You convince him to burn the place down.
What is the population of our tribe?
30 families, probably also around 300.
Possibly a lower number now.
Yeah, a few were picked off by dragons and didn't quite
We're
make
gonna
it.
refresh
We will
them.
breed them with the Myconids and create a beautiful new society.
But will it be
Really
Jellicle?
start Birdtopia.
The real Birdtopia.
We can command the shells?
They've
We
been
have
obeying
been.
you so
We
far.
have been, yeah.
They obeyed the birds, and you guys
Do they
became...
listen to
Are
Dave?
extremely
No, they
violent.
listened to you. You became proxy bird ruler when you stole that guy's signet ring.
So the shells are sentient enough to recognize that I
Bird
am a
leadership.
bird leader.
Yes.
They've just been programmed pretty hard.
Interesting.
They've been pecked
Yeah,
into submission.
John had a good idea.
What do they do? Like, do they have lives?
We can wake
They-
them up if we get them back to our
It
culture.
takes a while.
They're like robots,
They
right?
behaved like slave workers. They move pretty slowly, but they do labor for the bird clans.
And
Do
they
they
don't-
eat and sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yes.
do eat.
Oh, they do. Hey,
But they,
this-
they need far less than the average
this
person.
whole place is made of bone,
Yes.
so we can't burn it down.
There are portions of it that probably would burn.
Burning it down.
You burn it down what you can.
Well, on our way out. And we're
Alright.
bringing all the shells, except there's a party of like 6 shells that are on the decoy cart.
The great sacking of Bagul
And I'm gonna quickly teach them how to intricately puppet the green bird. One will work the mouth, one will work the hand, and
Alright, well, that shambling corpse truck lumbers off into the distance.
we're gonna go in opposite directions.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, as you guys are leaving, you do see the sky is clear now. You do see dragons overhead.
Let's get the fuck
Oh,
out of
they're
here.
gonna try to
Help
steal our
us!
shells.
It's a bright, sunshiny day!
Yeah. So you guys are Trail of Tears towards the mushroom.
Packed up
How
all
far
our
is
things and must go. Oh, I packed up all of their things. We must go.
All this stolen shit. Yeah, it's probably half a day's travel.
I want to trail towards the end of our caravan and just like see how much of an obvious trail we're leaving.
How are you gonna cup nuts from back there?
I
See
got
a
long
problem
arms.
here?
Mage
Well,
hand.
there's the question. Do you want to walk straight across the bone, or are you going to get slipped down into the wormway?
That's what I am trying to decide. If we're leaving a huge obvious trail right back to where we came from, I want to recommend we do something to disguise that, either through the wormway or...
Okay.
What's the floor in the wormway made of?
It's soil.
Oh, it's soil.
And some bone in places, yeah.
It's got moss.
Occasionally you get quite a giant bone with a large surface area, right, with all the little bits of dirt in there, and you walk across that.
I mean, is there even anything we can do to disguise?
You will
200 fucking
leave
people?
less of a trail in the wormway. After a few miles away from the fortress, the bones are a little more settled because there are fewer people walking over them, and that's when you leave a more discernible trail.
Mm-hmm.
In the wormway, you won't because it's traveled very frequently.
Oh, well, we want to take the wormway anyway.
Hey, you want to do trade?
Does lead back to the
Sure.
the shroom.
Yeah. Let's take it.
Hat of disguise for the golden flask.
What's the golden flask do?
It's worth 500 gold for your hoard purposes, and it's small. You weren't using the hat.
Why don't you just hang on to the hat for now? I don't have use for the flask yet, but if we come across something, we'll swap later. But use the hat for now.
Let
for
it be
sure.
known that the hat's now mine. And Dave doesn't. He doesn't get anything at this point. I even offered him something. He gets nothing.
I do get to cup his nuts occasionally.
Okay.
But I already had that privilege. I'm just enjoying it more.
Yes.
So Mushroom Kingdom, we're there.
No.
I want to
No,
load
you're
the
not.
loot,
No, you're not.
and I want more loot.
You don't understand, Mike. They're there and they want their loot checks.
During your half-day of travel, the dragons do see you,
Dragon.
and they do swoop in. One lands on the side of the wormway. He gives you a nice long looking over. You
Covering
see,
my ears!
You see what looks like the Toyota emblem on the side of him. He's got some crispy words.
Careful, he gets great mileage.
Diplomacy.
I'll
Fuck
put-
off.
How many dragons? How many dragons?
This is just one. It looks like a smaller one.
Blindness. Blinding. Blind, you're
Adrian,
blind.
aren't you weak against Toyota
Blind,
dragons
blind.
with your Corolla love?
No, he's blind.
What's
Okay,
the
what's
save?
my save?
Alright, it's,
Fortitude negates, I think.
Yeah, but it's permanent if it sticks.
16, 16...
Worst.
Fort negates.
Sounds good.
16.
All right.
Yes!
Yes.
yes!
He's rolling around, flopping.
Let's
Beat
get
him up!
Wait, I got two things for this.
Bind his wings! That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Is I'm just gonna... I want all the shells to dogpile them.
This is gonna be
We're
a
gonna-
lot easier
we're
if you let me
time
cast
up.
2 spells first.
What?
Kind of dragons are kind of
grass?
his thing.
Ray of Clumsiness.
Okay.
Because they have very
And
little dex to
Phantasmal
begin
Assailants.
with, and when you murder what
Phantasmal
little dex they
Assailants.
have, they're paralyzed. That's your old anti-dragon
I don't
strategy,
have
right?
enough minus dex to paralyze it, I don't think. But it is minus 8 dex total. I'm pretty sure. I'm double checking. If he fails his saves.
As soon as Dave debuffs him, I'm binding his wings. You're doing this instantly, yes, Dave?
Yeah.
Before he flies away?
Yep.
Okay, so what's the first spell, David?
Ray of Clumsiness.
Are you looking it up?
Is there a save?
I am looking it up right now.
This is
Okay.
a tried and true Dave anti-dragon strategy.
All right. In the moments before this happens, it lashes. You guys ordered a dog pile on it. I was about to attack you, but you said shells instead. So he's clawing. It looks like he fucks up 2 or 3 of your shells pretty bad.
No.
There's more.
no.
There's more where that came
Those
from.
guys.
Saving throw none. Duration 1 minute per level.
Damn.
That's why it's your dragon. halter.
And it does dexterity damage 1d6 plus 1 per 2 caster levels, so 1d6 plus 2. This is minus 8 to his dex.
Wow.
Phantasmal Assailants will be cast in the next round.
And they womp his nards while he is
Does anyone here have use rope?
No.
not
Who,
we-
out of the 3 of us, who's the best at it?
Okay.
dex.
All right, guys. I'm gonna roll a d6 here real quick. 1. Okay. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Blind breath.
Yeah. All right, Dave. He's hitting you with his flaming words.
Reflex save.
You won a deal on a high MPG car.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll a will save.
Will slave?
A will slave.
It's words, yeah.
It's words you're being hit with.
13.
Ooh, David. Let me tell you
About that extended warranty.
about the new.
We've been trying to reach you
Let
about
me-
the car's extended.
Let me tell you about
You
the Prius
too?
and its extended warranty. Guys, you're losing Dave right now.
I'm gonna
So
have.
the first thing I'm.
Slap
Oh
my
wait, he's the
nuts.
one casting your spells.
Yeah.
Well, he got the
Slap my
he got
nuts.
the
He already
ray
got
of
the-
clumsiness on.
Okay, he did get that off. Yes.
Are we doing initiative now? What's going on?
Minus 8 dex is minus 4 to his AC, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. No, the dragon's having a bad time. No. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go around the table. We'll go to Robbie.
And if his dex is reduced
Do
to
I
0,
notice
he's just
Dave's got the
paralyzed,
crazy
right?
face?
He does. Yes.
You! Oh, he commands them, right?
Yes.
Adrian, I'm gonna tell Blimpertina to get a dozen shells, dogpile on Dave right now. He's crazy. And then I guess I'll maybe cast a spell. Let's see here, something super cool, right?
Only the
That's
super
all-
coolest.
Magic missile.
I think I might summon some donkeys.
Yeah!
Let's. I don't want to kill this guy. I want to capture him.
Can they do subdual damage?
Yeah, they can do non-lethal, right?
Donkeys?
Can you tell the donkeys to stop
Pull
its
your hoof,
hoof
donkey.
punches? Okay, I guess. I mean,
I'm gonna summon donkeys to help
subdue the dragon.
kick the shit out of the dragon. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Adrian, you're up.
Okay, I have 25-foot steel chain with hook.
No, with hook.
What I want to do is tie this chain first around his mouth.
Okay,
That's
good.
the first thing I want to
Good
do.
thinking. Yes.
And with the same 25, so I don't know how many turns, actions, whatever this is going to take. But what I want to do is while they're dogpiling on him, so I want to wrap it around his snout
Muzzle him.
a few times, and then I was 25 foot. I should have some left over to
Yeah.
maybe bind his upper body.
He's about the size of the biggest dog you've ever seen.
Could I, with the 25 feet, could I muzzle him and tie it around his upper body to bind his wings as well and his arms?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
And the Dave thing.
And then with my free action, I will order like a pack of shells to dogpile Dave.
What's your strength and what's your use rope?
So neither, none.
No.
In that case,
Uh,
how do you like claws?
well,
You don't like them?
wait.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, hold on now. Hold
Hey, he's gonna
Very
kill you.
Hold on
He's got a
now.
very low hit chance when blind.
Oh, that's true.
No, he's trying to.
Can-
He's
can-
trying to chain him.
He's still being dogpiled, right? They're still on top of him.
Yeah, but he's gonna be lashing
Can
out.
I?
All
Can I
opponents have a 50% miss chance when for a blinded creature.
Can I spend this turn using Touch of Fatigue on him?
Okay.
Does that give
Instead?
me a 50%
'Cause
miss chance on that
He's
breath?
still.
No, that's an AoE.
I figure.
Yeah.
He's still being dogpiled. So I will. Yeah, I'm gonna use Touch of Fatigue on him. So it'll be a.
I'm gonna smell this comet.
Nice.
It's gonna be a DC 14
Smells like
Fortitude.
nothing at
endurance.
all. Nothing at all.
And I gotta touch him. Touch. It's a
Yeah,
standard
touch him.
attack.
I'm afraid he negated.
Son of a bitch.
Got +9.
Let's just do the subdual plan. He'll go unconscious at some point.
What? Just beat him up?
Yeah, let's beat him up.
Well, Adrian, let's see if he hits you first. How do you like 4 points of claw damage, you bitch?
I don't.
Write it down.
Libertina, stand back! Let the shells beat Doff Dragon!
You didn't happen
Okay,
to do anything
Dave,
yourself.
it's
to
your
give
turn.
you a DR.
They're trying to steal your Prius. They're trying to steal your good deal right now.
Well, I'd like to speak to their fucking manager.
Okay, you got a Karen at him real good. All right, now Dave.
I have a coupon.
Well, you also are fond of spitting that hot fire.
I am. And I'm gonna do it.
You goddamn right you are.
All over their manager.
Make sure you burn Robbie's scrolls.
My squirrels?
Scrolls.
Yep.
I'm nowhere near Dave.
Oh yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm behind lines orchestrating
Oh
everything.
yeah, for sure you are.
I am.
Let me see how big my breath weapon is, just to see how many people.
Is
I
it so
can-
big?
Yay!
It's not that big.
Is it so big?
But
Guys.
Squirrel.
Um,
Spinner.
Dave's lost there. Glad you rolled it.
You gotta put him down.
This
How
time.
do you, there's this squirrel that
Dude.
thought I was gonna feed it, and it was just on the
You
wall. And I'm
come
like,
back
squirrel.
as a
And
fat
then
hobbit
spinner.
gardener. What do you think?
Squinter.
My biggest AoE is a 15-foot line.
Ooh.
So 3 squares in a row.
Let me find out if these guys are standing in that line for you. No, you can hit Robbie or Adrian. Go for Robbie.
How can you? Is he
Which-
surrounded by shells?
Yeah, but he can tell that the leader of the people trying to get his Prius is one of you two.
What?
Which one of them isn't honoring their online pricing?
Let's go ahead and
You just want to roll randomly?
Yeah.
roll a d. roll a-
Above 10 is Day. Below 10 is Robbie.
Huh?
You have price match on your website.
Sir.
Fiery Karen.
So 25 for staying in character, David. Thank you.
You're gonna regret this, Dave.
Pretty good. David.
You're gonna regret
I'm
this,
pulling
Dave.
up the Best Buy website on
yes.
my phone.
Does he get a reflex save?
Sweet.
Burn
So,
He does. He gets a
Burn
reflex
him!
save.
3 dead heroes and a free cart of
16.
loot, and me and Lembeck
Yep.
will ride off into the sun.
The lovely warm beard.
DC 16 what?
Reflex.
No.
You take
Oh yes, fuck him.
Fuck you, Dave.
Oh,
Don't forget to add your cha.
1.
5 damage.
God damn
You're
it.
gonna regret this, Dave.
I'm not as dangerous as you guys
You're
keep
gonna
telling me I
regret
am.
this, Dave.
Dude.
It's done.
You better jump him before he gets the big guns
All
out.
right, Razzle.
You know what? I'm just gonna go to the other dealership.
Steve have to be put down?
You do have a bunch of them on him now, but they hadn't subdued him yet.
Dave.
There is a high likelihood that if there were any shells in front of or behind him, they were at least probably 2 others were also hit.
Yeah, there's a good chance that there's a couple that are on fire.
Do you?
Only one this time.
Mike, I'm gonna summon
Falls to the ground.
dirty rats to swarm David.
Okay.
And that is gonna fuck him up.
Oh my god, I'm going to tell these children they're going to have to wait in the car.
Dave, do you like magic missiles?
I know there's no AC in there. That's why we're at the dealership.
Oh my god.
I'll try to have the rats just do their best to incapacitate Dave with the rest of the shells.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to blind Dave.
Dave, your actions have led you down a path. A path of
A
exile.
path to saving on a new car.
We're at, I think we're at Adrian now?
It's really good. Yeah, we're on Adrian. In the interim, the shells have subdued the dragon.
Oh, perfect.
They've got him and they're chaining him.
Okay.
There's a couple that are holding down Dave. They've got his hands and legs, but his dangerous mouth is still carrying at you.
I'm gonna shove rats down his mouth.
Okay.
I have a.
You spent your turn summoning them. Give it a minute.
No, they show up this turn I summon them.
Yeah, but then can you pick one? Okay, all right.
No,
They act on
they
the
act on
original
it.
The
trend.
old rats in the lungs to stop a breath.
And there's hundreds of them, so I can spare a few to go down Dave's gullet.
Okay, David.
Oh my god.
This, the little bukkake.
Your complimentary candies will not assuage me, sir.
No, this is what it really sounded like.
What a shit show. Okay, Adrian, you're up.
The shells are chaining the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, so
They're
I don't-
doing a
do they have their
great
own chain or
job.
are they using my chain?
So they're using yours. They're doing what you told them to do.
Oh, okay. Sweet. They look like they need my help. The ones on the dragon.
I mean, a couple of them are getting clawed up, but
He's
it looks,
still clawing?
yeah, but they're he's so strong. Like
Uh-huh.
even when he's restrained, he can still move his claws around, while they're trying to restrain the rest of him. You could help, but
they-
it looks like they'll get it eventually.
Yeah, they got it. They got it.
So big, guys.
He's gonna be really fucking clumsy for another 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, he's even cutting himself up.
I'll show you clumsy in a second, Dave.
See, we cut off Dave's feet.
How do you like...
Wait. I need those.
Not his feet.
You could curse him.
Adrian,
You could curse him good.
Adrian, you got Plan A. Plan B is cut off Dave's feet. So just let me know if you got something.
Dave. How often can he do this fucking breath? Is it every turn? That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Why? How?
But what if he's permanently cursed into
Dave,
inaction
you know
half
what?
the time?
Even, this has got nothing to do
Hey,
with the
does this
dragon.
smell like rats to you?
This goes beyond the dragon's lies, Dave. You are just a force that must be stopped. A breath attack every turn. Are you crazy, Dave?
Like
Do I
the
take
Eldritch
damage
Blast.
from the rats?
Oh,
They can cast it every turn
You
too.
do.
How much damage do I take?
fuck. I don't know what to do to Dave other than kill him.
Informed.
Like cover his mouth.
Cover his mouth.
That's what Robbie put rats in it. He was thinking the same thing.
Do you
Okay,
have
I'm gonna go up to
sleep?
Dave. I've got a frying pan. And I
that's-
want to
that's
just
like
try
the
to
spell
shove it in Dave's mouth. Is that possible?
You could hold it over his mouth and reflect any fire back at him.
Sure.
We're just cooking the rats at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. There's already rats in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got rat succotash in your pan.
You know,
In fact,
you know what?
Dinner's served.
Dave's not tanky, right? Let me just fucking beat Dave with his frying pan.
Just walk over like,
Stupid ass.
maybe
I'm
we
so
should-
sick of Dave's bullshit.
Well and good, but that's an improvised weapon. Your minuses.
So, Dave's
Get
super...
your knife out.
Can I just punch him?
Sure can.
Improvised.
That's improvised as well?
Unless you're trained with it.
As long as we do subdual damage to him and knock him out, we're done.
Ah,
we're done.
you
here.
can use any lethal weapon non-lethally. Improvised.
What he's trying to say is stab him. I think that's what he's trying to say.
I'm just saying you're gonna suck at it.
wait, what spells do you have for subdual?
I don't have any subdual.
Just
I
killing.
have touch of
mostly.
fatigue.
What's that do?
-2 dex, -2 strength. No run, no charge.
Motherfucker, touch the dragon with touch of fatigue and he'll be paralyzed.
I tried that.
I thought if you just
He
slap
resisted.
someone around, they wake up out of this. And generally seems to help.
You could try
I'm gonna
that.
fucking smack Dave in the face with this frying pan. That's
I'll
what
take
I'm
it.
gonna do.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is you guys have finished chaining up the dragon. You beat the shit out of Dave.
We're on the beating day.
You notice when the dragon goes out, Dave seems to wake up and start screaming at you guys as he vomits up rats. It's me. It's me.
We don't trust your black magic!
Guys!
Beat him good!
I need a family-sized vehicle!
Did you bring some chairs from there to break over?
I wish we did.
All right.
We're knocking Dave out. I'm sorry, this is happening.
Okay, you knocked Dave out, and now you got him on the cart. I assume you're gonna put the dragon on the cart.
Sure.
So he's going on trial
There's
for his
room.
crimes.
I want to keep Dave in a safe place. I'm gonna open up Saki's mouth, start funneling him in there.
I will be.
Saki could eat Dave.
But that's where Dave's going. He's going inside Saki.
Is that happening?
Yes.
Dave, you're just gonna.
I'm unconscious.
He's just gonna be digested. He's just calories at this point.
Well, until someone stops me, that's what's happening.
I'm not there.
Is Saki...
I would if I was, but I'm not.
Do we have a doctor?
we
had
do,
one.
he's
We
on
had one
vacation.
All right, Dave, you're being digested.
Oh,
Do I wake up at any point? Or am I just a spicy turd waiting
No,
to
you
happen?
wake up inside the pterodactyl.
Gullet or mouth hole?
You're halfway into the gullet.
Alright.
You're going down the esophagus.
I would like to attempt to diplomacy my way out of this situation.
Dave, what the hell are you doing, man? Quit horsing around, Dave.
I believe you have misjudged me, sir!
You better roll diplomacy.
Yeah, go ahead. And
Plus
roll it.
11, Mike has to roll it.
Robbie, do you have sense motive?
No, I don't. I have +2 wisdom though.
He's telling you about the fun times that you guys have had, and all the love between you, and how he cradled your balls for
I
just
really do feel much better!
the whole day. And that whole thing about a mid-sized car, it was just nonsense.
Cindy, it's you.
Ah.
Deeper you go. I'm just kidding. I'll pull Dave out. Hey, no
All
hard
right.
feelings.
I require
Now beat.
I would like to lay on the cart for a while.
What a shit show. Okay, John, did I give you EXP for escaping?
no, I don't think
Okay,
so.
so I'm gonna give everyone for all of the things that you did, everyone all around 350. Okay.
Yeah.
For your various campaigning and escaping and shenanigans.
350.
About tree feeding.
Wow.
A lot of abilities, a lot of skills being used.
Mysterious rings, Dave beatings, Blimpy Wimpy.
Had to happen.
Yeah.
Blimpy Wimpy.
Okay.
Bumble my eyebrow the size of a goose egg.
Okay, so Team B gets back to Amargosia.
Beaten Dave into submission thrice in one day.
Yes, poor Dave really needs some healing. You notice as you get closer and closer, you hear the boys talking to each other more. It sounds like angry thunder. They've been arguing for like a day now. The spiky bone trees are bigger and spikier. They look red-tipped around the mushroom fortress. The mushroom folk are scared. A couple are guarding the door. Your people are guarding the doorways. The mushroom folk have hidden in alcoves and they're shivering, and they haven't done anything all day, so the local guards tell you. Your people have taken command of the situation. They scared off the last few birds that were outside, and seem to be running the place fairly well now. You guys are here. John, on your way back, you also have a run-in with another one of the dragons. Let's
no
find
more
out.
not covering my ears.
Okay, so you have a run-in with 3 smaller ones.
Alright, let's get the old earplugs in. Tambek's already got his. He's had him since the slip incident. And
They're circling your sun shard.
get the old short bow at the ready.
Okay.
And if any of them comes close enough, I'll start taking shots.
They're talking and you can't hear what they're saying. It looks like they're talking to each other, too.
Let's stop for a second and focus a nice sunbeam on one of them.
Okay. Alright, you launch the sunbeam on one. It seems to crisp. It flies away. And but it circles. It doesn't retreat. It just circles out of your line of fire.
Alright. I'll keep an eye on the other two.
This is the spell I was gonna
I want him
cast.
to just keep focusing on that one. Oh, he's out of the line. He's out of range?
Yeah, but he can move his chains and do his thing.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on the other two. Just focus on that one. Because if we don't focus fire on one, it'll never go away. And then we permanently have 3 to deal with. That's no good.
Okay, they land. They spook your yak.
My yak!
And they
out of bow range?
They're within range.
Oh, I'll be fire. Start
You're
firing.
You're gonna open fire on them. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I will hear none of their lies.
Bad news bears.
I'm a +10 to hit for what it's
They
worth.
get lots of save, but
Yes.
You had to permanently. You take spells like Adrian, right? Like,
yes.
okay.
Now, by small, you mean medium, or?
Well, they're the young ones, but yeah, they're medium-sized.
Oh, Mike.
What's up,
I
bro?
want to make sure Adrian and I don't have our disguises on when we get back to town.
Oh, yeah.
Because our people don't like the bird people, right?
No.
Correct.
Yeah.
I still want to be wearing the meat dress, though.
I never want to lose sight of this dragon. It will. As soon when we get back, I am taking direct authority over this dragon.
Yeah, what kind of damage are you doing in general?
If I do my little move 10 feet routine, it's gonna be a D6, a D4, and 1.
Okay, yeah, you poke them.
Okay.
You hit 1 twice and 1 once.
3 arrows
Uh,
down.
Yes. They don't seem all that bothered by the damage you're doing to them.
Alright. I'll pop 1 ear out.
What's your deal? I think we're gonna have to take that sun shard from you.
No!
Who's he talking to?
He's talking to the dragons. They want his sun shard.
Let's give him the sunshine.
One hops up onto the back of the cart.
Alright, but they don't know about the other 2, right?
No.
Oh, you got me. Go. Leave us be.
What do you mean?
Take it. Go. Leave us be.
Take the sun shard?
I can't really stop them. Seems like they shrugged off the damage, right?
Yeah, they have a lot of HP. I mean, you can hit them AC wise, but
Yeah,
they're
but-
robust.
Yeah. Alright. Take it and fuck off.
Okay. Alright. So the dragons, hearing this, Tambek is screaming at the top of his lungs. The dragons go for the sun shard. They take the chains, start trying to detach them from the cart. Then they start fighting amongst each other.
Let's just move it along.
They have taken the chains from the cart, and now they're fighting over the sun shard. It looks like the sun shard is slowly ascending.
Oh, shoot. Is there any way I can grab onto one of the chains? I mean, I don't want to go with it, but
Do you want to
quickly lash it back to the cart.
Run
Just
it.
at least one.
Do you have jump?
If I do a running jump, it's I don't have a buff to strength, but if I do a running jump, it's
You know what?
plus
Tambek is going to throw you.
Oh, yeah.
Your speed. Moving faster gives you a bonus to jump, also.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah, you leap through the air. You grab onto the chains. Tambek follows. He jumps up, grabs your
me.
feet, pulls you in.
Quick use rope.
Yes. Behind you, there's a pile of dragons rolling around on the floor, biting and scratching and clawing at each other.
Yeah. Quick. I didn't know it would just float on out of existence.
That's
if
what the
left
chains are
unchecked.
for,
That's why you got it chained.
Yeah.
It would scoot on up into the slipstream.
Oh, we'd lose it forever. That's so bad.
That serpentine.
All right, so it's just temporarily tied back.
You have seen other sun shards floating.
Oh.
But this one is ours.
This one is yours, yes. Yeah, okay, you guys tie it back down. They fucked up your cart pretty good though, ripping it apart.
Yeah, we're gonna have to worry about repairing some other time.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely not now.
So,
Gotta get the fuck out of here.
John made your evasion, and yeah, a few hours later you get back to Amargosia. The last few hundred yards, the wormway itself is now strewn with these spikes that you have to
Those are new.
you have to break and push aside.
What's with these spikes?
The
They're the
Idolos is
influence of
angry.
Andalos.
Idolos is upset. Being
How did the
upset by
pie
Andalos. All right,
They
get the
explode,
shard
obviously.
back to the people where it belongs, etc.
Mhm.
And the other two artifacts too, although they can't remain here for too long. I better gather the schnogs, namely the schnogs and what's her face,
Yeah.
and James.
How did we get to this bone reality?
We climbed up a big tree.
Stare.
The big apple tree.
The tree that came out of where the Idolos planted the thing. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Trouble is, we haven't found this place as Eidolon.
I am battle mapping.
If you talk with Tambek about this, because he has a little bit of knowledge. Oh, and you can also talk to Georg.
Ah, the giant,
Who
yes.
will also have some
Oh,
knowledge.
he's with arm.
We were about to present
there's
him that
There's
arm.
a couple things when you get there. Georg says, the boy,
He's Russell.
the Eidolon is here.
Oh, brilliant! I was looking for that.
It's all around us.
Oh, great! I was hoping it wasn't that.
In fact, later this night, you hear the boys actually now get into a fist fight, and
Kick his ass, Eidolon!
giant feet that have the footprint maybe of my house come crushing down in the landscape, sending tremors through the ground.
Ooh, are they shaped like they've got sandals on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't want to.
Do we see their feet or just the footprints?
You hear the fight, and then you hear when they struggle, and you hear what sounds like them rolling on the floor or them moving. The ground shakes in accordance with their.
But
With their
we
fight.
can't actually see them.
It's dark. It's very dark when this happens. The light from the sun shard is only casting out to about 1,000 feet now.
Right, and by my estimation, you've got the highest end, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna feed Robbie the data I know and see if he can get an estimate on when the weather patterns are gonna catch up with us again.
Tell me.
Okay, yeah, we can figure that out based on where they were, where you are, and
There's one thing I do know and keep track of. It's my traveling.
that's true. Yes, that is what
I
you
want
do.
to present
This
the
is
giant with his arm.
Yes, he sees his arm. Yes.
So good, isn't
Tasty. If you would please, now that it's here, take those nails out.
Yeah. Ah, you guys left the Guy, you take the nails out, it would have crawled back on its own.
Those are preservatives. They keep it fresh.
Both, in fact, are true.
Ah.
If it was kept too far away from its body, it may have died before it got back. It would have crawled back on its own. When you pull the nails all out, it does climb up to the fungus and start scraping away the
You guys
shoulder,
didn't get the memo?
and it reattaches itself.
I am
The
a
limb memo?
lump of bruises laying in the cart like this.
But no, Dave's not wrong. If it was obstructed in one way or another and it spent too long away, it could have just necrotized.
Is there any mushroom furniture around here?
They got storage yards full.
I'm gonna have Fungo go break a chair on Dave while he's sleeping.
Go. What do you mean by that?
Go do it, man.
Do what?
Let's break a chair over Dave while he's
Oh,
sleeping.
okay.
He has to be broken into our group. That's like the initiation.
Is being of Dave?
Yeah.
You're gonna jump him in By
No.
jumping David?
You got your arm. You
I've
can
gotta
tell
make a
us
struggle
roughly
now.
how long it'll be before the weather undead, the undead weather.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Georg says he needs to help the boy,
Yeah, we all do.
but he needs his leg.
Yes. Only two
We've got-
possibilities
we've
remain
got-
as to where it is.
We've got Dave's legs.
Robbie, and with your knowledge of where those things were, you have a feeling that if they're coming straight here, which you don't know that they are, but if they are, they could be here midday tomorrow.
Who coming here?
It's evening now.
The weather undead jerks.
I have knowledge of nature. Would that help?
You guys are basically geolocating them distance-wise with how fast they move, and you can go up into the spire and you can see where the weather front is, and it's way in the distance.
Okay, is it currently moving towards us in any discernible way?
Instead of one nice big cloud pattern, it's several of them, and they do seem to be moving.
They had to be baited towards us in the first place. If they're not baited again, we might be in the clear for a little bit.
There's also one cart with a little bit of bait randomly wandering around
Yes.
out there.
That is also happening. That might do something.
With crude paintings.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
done.
And
The birds
I gotta
are
make
doing
it
it?
clear to everyone, our stuff is here. It's just invisible.
Yes.
Okay, you can touch it. Oh, and also, if we poke enemies with these things, or they poke them, they go all catatonic, so there's some food for thought there.
Oh, do they want to buy the silk from us?
They would trade silk with you. You get the feeling from your local merchants that this could be worth more if you find another civilization.
Civilized civilization.
Can I put them in charge of the silk and the origami?
Okay, so you want to have your collections of artworks
Yeah, I don't-
managed by the city.
I don't
Which
want
is something you've done before, like with your bank.
I don't want to have to keep track of this shit.
Mhm.
It's so heavy.
Speaking of, is my account still there?
Yes, it is.
Brilliant.
It's inflated by 1%.
Yay.
However, what it's turned into is
How much extra monies was there again from your guys?
I thought we divided it.
I didn't write it down because I wasn't there.
I wrote down the 122 silver of yours that I was carrying, and I believe there was
Let me pass this to you, John.
32 gold, I want to say, or 20? No, that was
It
the
was
total,
more than
wasn't
that.
it? There was 8 first. So there's at least 8.
I say we keep this this lizard cart.
I think you might be right about the gold. It was 122
The
silver
lizard
for
moves
sure.
considerably
and the
faster.
the first thing
than
of
your
gold
yak?
before you found the stuff under the throne was 8.
The
And
Komodo
I
dragon.
think the 32 was the other chunk.
And
Because I
it's,
think it was 100 something between us.
it's also a
Okay.
pretty good
So
fighter.
it's 40.
If it had to.
Oh, lizard cart.
Okay, gentle bros. It is 4:35. John, you break out at when?
Usually 6.
Usually 6. Okay, so we got some time. We're gonna have to take a break right now. We've been playing for 2 hours and 50 minutes, so we're gonna put a quick cut in here. If you guys want to go out and have a smoke,
Yeah.
sit around for a minute.
Do we put